Who is your favorite Pick Me podcaster?
Petty Red on Red Lipstick Vibes.
Who is your favorite Pick Me podcaster?
That cheek Petty Red.
On my mama.
I heard Petty Red is a Pick Me.
She ain't no pick me. She was raised by her daddy.
They watch, they hate, then they copy.
Yeah. It's deeper than the surface, deeper than the grind. I just wanna know what's on a real man's mind. Yo. I ain't tryna guess you, stress you, or finesse you. Petty Red just wanna bless you. See what's really in your mental. Not the armor or the mask that you wrestle, but that inner voice that whispers when it's gentle. Got my ears wide, heart open, no shade, so focused. No judgment in this room, you can express your pain. Tell me what it's like to carry all that weight. Be the rock, the leader, but still feel the strain. Talk to me, king, I ain't here to fix, just here to stop, soaking every bit. You ain't gotta rhyme it or keep it slick. I'm listening deep, I wanna hear what makes you tick. Blueprint to a man's thoughts starts by listening. Let him speak truth, no fear, no imprisoning. Open space, real talk, Red just vibing here, trying to know the heart that beats beneath the man's skin. Yeah, I just wanna know your mind. Every corner, every climb. You ain't gotta hide behind, just let it go, take your time. Tell me about your fears and flaws, your hopes and desires. Did your past teach you silence or teach you to clutch? What do you dream when the world ain't tough? What do you need when strong ain't enough? Where's the joy that you bury in the grind? What fears dance in the back of your mind? Who taught you love? Who taught you war? What's the wound you still trying to ignore? You ain't soft for expressing what's inside. That's king energy, that's real pride. Petty Red ain't scared of your tears or your cries. I'm here to witness, not just ride. Blueprint to a man's thoughts starts by listening, not by pushing, pressing or conditioning. The space sacred, this bond glistening. Truth in your tone, I find strength in it. Yeah, I just wanna know your soul, not just what you control. This ain't no casual stroll. I'm here for the truth, yeah, the whole truth. No interruptions, no should've said. Just say it raw, say it how it's in your head. You ain't gotta bleed, just speak your mind. I hold the story, every word you said. So when you ready, I'm still here. A woman with ears that don't just hear. I build temples with your truth, cause knowing you, that's the proof. Blueprint to a man's thoughts starts by listening. You ain't gotta have it on no frame. You ain't gotta hide behind, just let it go. Take your time, you ain't gotta hide it on no frame. You ain't gotta hide behind, just let it go. Tell me about your fears and flaws, your hopes and desires. Did your past teach you silence or teach you to clutch? What do you dream when the world ain't tough? What do you need when strong ain't enough? Where's the joy that you bury in the grind? What fears dance in the back of your mind? Who taught you love? Who taught you war? What's the wound you still trying to ignore? You ain't soft for expressing what's inside. That's king energy, that's real pride. Yeah, I just wanna know your soul, not just what you control. This ain't no casual stroll. I'm here for the truth, yeah, the whole truth. No interruptions, no should've said. Just say it raw, say it how it's in your head. You ain't gotta bleed, speak. Just speak.
Hey everybody, welcome to RedLipstickVibes, where the vibes always positive. How y'all doing on tonight? Brother, where is the machine? Wait a minute. Where's the oh, there it is. How y'all doing tonight, guys?
What's happening?
What up, y'all?
What up? What up, y'all? What's going on? What up, sis?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm supposed to be in the middles. And my big brother in between me. I'm supposed to be in between big brothers. Okay, there you go. There. All right. Happy Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the year, guys. How y'all feeling? Are y'all ready for 2026?
Yes, sir.
Ain't got no choice.
All day and yesterday.
I'm here.
It's here now. You ain't got no choice.
What do y'all think about all the stuff that's going on with Mr. President? He's over there taking people presidents.
Sure, no.
That boy snatched him up.
You gonna dance on me? Let me show you something.
You talking about Big Bully?
Everybody else talking, he doing. That's all I'm saying.
He's doing exactly. He was like, I'm pulling up. He was like,
everybody else talking. So
that boy hit him with the Omarion touch.
Yeah, man. And there you say something.
President FAFO. That's President FAFO. President fuck around and find out. That's
hey,
leave that man alone.
All day.
He's sending shots to what's the Cuba? He finished. What's the other one he said?
Cuba a long time coming for real though.
Yeah.
Cuba a long time coming.
Yeah.
They should have been like Puerto Rico. You understand what I'm saying? They should have been like Puerto Rico. That's just being honest.
Yeah.
Iran talking about they want to fight now, so they came out today.
What they mad about him taking the president? What's his name?
The oil rights, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
That's what I heard it's all about. And he always talking about it should be up and running by Monday, from what I heard.
They said they finna do a direct deposit to the American checkbook.
That's crazy work.
Oh my goodness. Look, but the thing about, what I find really crazy is the fact that the people of that country and the people that's here from that country, they are happy about it. But why are the Americans all up in the panties? They got their panties in a bunch about it.
Because they're idiots. Because they're idiots.
Yep. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's like, what's up, man?
And that's what it's all about, been about from the beginning, was the oil. It's like really couldn't get no control
it's more than that.
It's more than that.
Well,
it's more than that.
It's more than the oil thing. Yeah.
The people don't understand, like the globe is shifting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I told y'all, can't nobody pay their bills right now. Can't none of these countries pay their bills, bro. And it's time for the books to go even. It happens. It happens throughout. It's just the way it works, right? It's just the way it works. And can't nobody clear the books. It's a new system coming in, and I'd rather be part of the team that win than the team that lose. And y'all keep cheering for y'all team to lose. That don't make sense to me.
Right. I agree. Shout out to everybody in the chat on all sides. Make sure y'all hit the like button on all sides and share, and all that other good stuff. Shouts out to everybody that's tuning in. Anyway, y'all. Something else I want to talk about. So I just want to get y'all thoughts on this because I'm working on a series and I'm doing for the ladies, but it has something to do with this Jamal Bryant thing.
Oh shit.
How y'all feel about that? Well, what are y'all thoughts on the Jamal Bryant and his wife's dress? Since everybody and their mama is talking about it.
Yeah.
What y'all
I actually posted something like this 2 days ago, posted that statement. So, I mean, and then first of all, he talks about he broke the dress, feel me? And this is what your wife is wearing. Now, here's the thing. I posted it, and some people half and half, but the real thing is, it's all about some people, the position that you hold. You're a pastor's wife. But it says also much about the pastor wanting his wife to dress that way. Yes, you have skin type material, whatever, but leave the skin type material or the skin material outside. Why couldn't it have been an all black fitting dress, formal dress, things like that, since it was a formal affair? And what he's talking about, the people ain't talking about that they raised a certain kind of money. Why couldn't it have been about that? You wanted it to be about that dress. That's why you brought it, bro. So don't try to flip the narrative and say you don't want this attention, but you're getting it anyway. That's the way I feel.
I like your take. What you got, Jeremy?
I will say that I'm gonna piggyback off what he said. The color of the dress was indeed less colored. So that means you went and you found the color that was gonna match her skin to make it appear as
right.
Yeah. So certain things that when you're in certain positions, you have to conduct yourself a certain way. I would think that First Lady will have to present herself in a way that will make it for younger children, young women in particular, to want to emulate. So what are we telling them when we see this?
Yeah.
We tell them it's okay to do that. And then you turn around and you're going to answer the problem. But, it's not a problem for the church, because guess where they go once they have baby mama drama, once somebody break their heart, they go straight to the church. I think it was a brilliant marketing strategy, and I think they did it on purpose.
Good point. Okay. Brother number one, Mr. He said, what you got? You on mute.
You muted, big dog.
Sorry, y'all. We talked a little bit about this last night. It's that Jezebel spirit for me, and I'm not relegating or delegating it to either one. I think it's in both of them. I saw a little bit of rhinestone and bedazzle around his collar when he was standing up there defending that foolery. So for me, it's the Jezebel spirit, and I don't know who got it more, him or her.
Oh, okay. That's a whole other conversation.
That's a fact.
Big brother number two. Okay,
ma'am. The black mega church needs to be destroyed and discarded as a whole.
Oh, thank you. I approve that message. I approve that message. Yeah.
Anybody who invests their time or resources is an idiot. I don't care. I'll tell them to their face. Trying to, y'all know what it's circular because it's true, right? People extend the grace that they expect.
Yes.
They cool with it because that's how they want to present themselves. Like, and it's so ironic that how they did it is the way people operate, especially nowadays, right? They do something, it's apparent of what it is, and then they come back like, oh wait, I didn't mean for it to look like that. Like, you got a flesh colored dress in there. Like I said, I had to look hard to see if it was her skin or not.
Exactly.
Damn sure was looking, bro.
It got obvious mapping of blocking her coochie and her booty off. This is the pastor's wife, but when your husband's gay for real and y'all just putting on his show. Allegedly.
Jezebel spirit.
Right.
Oh, it's not allegedly. I know the man that he did it with, but okay.
Right.
Jezebel.
So again, like what gay man don't allow his girl best friend to wear whatever she wants?
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That's a fact.
Some people like, no, why? What are y'all doing? Like, everybody in there to me is suspect. Everybody who followed that man's word and in there cheering and clapping for him is suspect. But hey, what do I know?
But it's mainly women though. That's all it is. And like you said, bro, the mega church should be gone because churches that big, it's crazy. Churches came from congregational, from small itty bitty things. I mean, now tell me this: them mega churches like that, I'd be damn. I'm willing to put money on it that he don't even know half that congregation. And if he do, I'm gonna have to take some of it back because most of them are women, and he'll probably go out his damn way to know everybody name just because of that. I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry, Ray.
Preach.
Say it.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, that big of a church, you're not going to know everybody's name in that church. So, mega church for what? I agree with Uncle Honey.
Yes, yeah, I totally agree with you guys.
It ain't the point of the church to be like a separate to your sheep. And if you don't know your sheep and they don't know your voice, then how are you protecting them?
How
And
you
taking
know it's
them
your sheep, right?
facts.
Jeez.
So
Church. Now this is church.
All I know is God supposedly know everything. I didn't know he took attendance.
Uh-huh.
So
go and get that collection plate going for Pretty Red. Hit the cash app.
You know what
I'm
I mean?
saying?
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Support your
PayPal,
interest.
you know what I'm saying? Super chat. We do have
Sure.
goals, $80 towards the Kayla Paper Towel Fund. You know what I'm saying?
Come
That
on.
cash app is $Red Lipstick
Let's get
Vibes
it.
or at PayPal at
Let's get it.
Red Lipstick Vibes. Thank you very much, sir and ma'am.
Thank
Appreciate
y'all so much. Good. I said last night on Brother's show last night, and make sure y'all go back and watch the show. It's really wonderful. They celebrate their 28 years together.
Oh,
Congrats, my boy. Congrats.
That's what I would like to hear.
Big bro.
Good looking, y'all. Good
Congrats,
looking.
man.
Sure.
And we were
Easy work. Easy
Easy
work.
work. Easy work. Easy work.
we was talking about this, and I said something about if you want to know what the people are doing, look at the pastors. So when he was up there doing that, you know, you should call out these men that's wearing this and wearing that. Well, that's what they wearing in your church.
Uh-huh.
That's what the sisters wearing in your church. The sheep were following the shepherd. So now that your wife is in the spotlight, now you want to call it out? Why you weren't calling it out 2 weeks ago? I mean, I'm just saying.
Talk your ish.
Now you want to call it out.
Fire and brimstone.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Shots fired.
Crazy.
And for me, it's the collective of all of it. Like you stood up there, and the first thing you said was, "Y'all ain't saying nothing about the money. The money we made. The money
Right.
The money."
Told you, sis.
That's not. I don't know if Jesus.
Overshadowed all that. Yeah.
Then next it was, y'all ain't never went nowhere. Y'all ain't never had nothing. Now I feel attacked. Now you shaming. Wait, you shaming me?
Yep.
Because the girl got on a dress with all the arrows pointing to the coochie.
Crazy.
All the whole every line was ending right. Like,
Right. It was like
Straight
a
to the
bullet.
promised land. Straight to the promised land.
you know what I mean? Straight to the promised land. So it was that course of action that he took, and then to stand up there and throw all of those shots at people and handle it the way he did. Like I said, I saw a husband defending his wife, but for all the wrong reasons in the wrong particular fashion. And I don't know who was the bigger Jezebel, because again, the bedazzle and the rhinestone on his collar, like, it's not humble. So, you know, it's a lot to be examined there, but you know, we the ones with the problem, and that's what we've been waving our flags against. No matter what behavior goes on around us, if we say, "Yo, what's up with that behavior?" we the ones that have the problem. That's crazy.
That protection supposed to start at home. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't want to have to address, I'm sad, I'm mad, I have to address something like this. Well, why didn't you do your job, you stupid motherfucker?
Right.
Right. Yeah, and then you gonna have the gall to say you picked out the dress, you fruity, flaming, booty chasing niggas.
Talk to him, huh? Talk to him, huh? Like he was like that really hit home. Like that really made a point, right? It's because you picked out the dress. Talk to him, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
Like that's really better because he said he picked it up. I don't know. No, that made it worse for him saying.
I mean, what happened to Gator? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Gator?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You look at dude like, you fruity, you funny, yeah.
Suspect, we call it in the city.
Man,
even a little suspect, B.
But maybe that's why he got his wife out like that. Too busy looking at the curves, and he missed the big picture.
Man, he trying to get his girl cooked. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get her cooked out. That's what he's trying to do. Trying to get him a big black buck back to the house. That's what he's trying to do.
Oh Lord.
Allegedly.
But did he tell Cam Newton he has some pretty legs?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Lord Jesus.
Then he have some
legs crossed like his name
allegations.
was Jada Pickett. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. With some kulaks on.
Then he have some issues with some men before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean,
And then he made a public statement in the pulpit, said, "I bought the dress and I like it, and she ain't married to y'all." Well, if she not married to us, then why are you showing her off to us?
Right, that part.
Advertise.
And his brand of preaching is prosperity preaching. And I don't know if y'all know what that is, but that's when they use the law of attraction. They literally use sociology to make you want to come in and say, God wants you to have the American dream. God wants you to have all desires of your heart. God wants you to have all this, everything here on earth. And they build emotional storytelling, and you come for the story, and you put in, and then you mess around, and they live in the dream.
Yeah.
So,
Putting in. Give it to the hustle. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Wanted you.
God want me to have this jet. God want me to have this Rolls Royce. God want my wife to be out here in new skin clothes, looking good, curvy.
No question.
I never knew God took attendance. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Right. Speaking of, I've been hearing. Well, first. I gotta play Mr. Caleb first, y'all. Y'all see the goals scrolling at the bottom. Ricky and everybody else say what the goals are, but I gotta play Mr. Caleb. Okay.
You fell in love with my avatar. That's sweet. Now fall into my Cashapp at RedLipstickVibes. Legs, I don't walk. I roll into rooms and shut them down.
Don't forget to support the Paper Towel Fund on Cashapp, Red Lipstick Vibes.
Y'all heard Caleb. Okay. I've been hearing something in these YouTube streets. Men, are girls not interesting? Are women not interesting?
No, not usually.
Really?
Yeah,
Not typically. No, not typically. Not typically.
I saw a little clip. It's only 13 seconds. But I just wanted Miss Lifty with the little Gen Z said.
I really don't find girls interesting. A lot of girls are not interesting, man. That's the number one.
That's it always been that way though.
That's a fact.
To me, why y'all think we're not interested?
It's not interesting. It's intriguing. You guys are intriguing to us, but interesting is a different thing.
Oh, okay.
Most women can't hold a logical conversation.
Okay, I agree with that. Because most of them can't even hold a logical conversation with me, and I'm a woman.
So how could you be interesting when, even a squirrel, you know what I mean? If a squirrel comes past and you off on another tangent, it's hard to be interesting. That's why I said typically no. And that's why the ones that are far and few between, or the ones that kind of stand out above and beyond the rest, they usually get scooped because it's not very typical.
Y'all cute. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. I'm being honest with you. I'm always honest with you, but y'all cute. Like when we talk to y'all and y'all be goofy and shit, it's cute. You be like, you dummy. I know it seems strange. But I'm telling you the honest to God truth, right?
Oh no.
You be like, she's just so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what I'm saying, right? That's why we be trying to help them out. We want to get away from these streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you cute. You know what I'm saying? Interesting, no. You're cute.
There's a reason why girls get in the club for free, because they pull the attention of the men to come in. They're intriguing. They are compelling. They make you curious. And in some cases, they're worth digging into. Take that how you want to take it.
Okay.
They so cute, like
lovely.
Like, you have no idea.
I mean, the different characteristics, if you think about it, naivety, dingy, those things could be some of the characteristics. Even in the 70s and the 80s, again, being a blonde was associated with being dingy. You know what I mean? And now that's like the proclamated color. So it's like everybody's walking around here on a lower vibration mentally because of, you know, the aesthetics that America has adopted, and that dumb blonde trope has never went away.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Now I don't think they're stupid. I think they are manipulative. A lot of them are. I think they're smarter than they put on sometimes.
That's yeah. It's not that they tactical. That's the word.
Yeah, that's the word. Yep.
Tactical. Right, ladies, tactical.
Dropping a handkerchief, choosing signs. Yeah, that's very tactical.
They tactical, right? That's why I don't understand. Like, it's this argument between emotional and logic. It's a combination of both, but they're very tactical, right? The worst thing you can have coming at you is a woman on a mission.
Facts.
Right?
Okay.
Every man knows this. If that woman gets fixated or she's a stalker or some stuff, she would make your life a living hell. They're very tactical, right? They understand emotional responses. I can do this to make a person do this, and or I can say this to make it seem that way, right?
Or I cannot say this to infer that I don't know what you. Yep.
And that's why I couldn't agree with that initial point that, you know, they don't know. They know exactly what they're doing, especially once we become, you know, card carrying adults. They know the manipulation and the tactics. We know. But we just know who we could do it with and who we can't.
Talk to him, bro.
So there's something else I heard the other day on his channel when he said that you guys are supposed to lie to the women.
Didn't we have this conversation before?
I know, but I saw something.
You seen that movie A Few Good Men, right? With Jack Nicholas and Tom Cruise. You seen that movie, right?
I didn't.
You can't handle the truth.
No, I didn't see that.
Damn.
The relationship don't get the relationship don't get rough until I tell you the truth.
Facts.
Right.
It gets even worse when I tell you the truth about yourself.
Facts.
And sometimes y'all ask questions you don't want the answers to.
But you want to
then
ask
you get the truth.
What he's going to say.
Right.
And then when you get the bomb. Sorry, Jeremy. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, that one got me.
Go ahead.
But say it again, Seth.
Somebody.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
One of y'all, goddamn.
I'm trying to give him room.
But no, I mean, just doing that. That's I don't know. I done lost train of thought now.
See, just spit it out.
I was gonna say, like, if you they ask, hey, do I look good in this? And you know she don't look good in this. She do not want to hear, hey, look, your rolls are showing. You need to go put something else on. You feel me? Or if you're in a relationship with somebody and you say, you only got eyes for me, you only look at me, you only want me.
No,
you don't want to hear it. No, I was just looking at the girl at the stove. You don't want to hear that.
Perfect, Jeremy. You just walk right into my trap because I saw something. I thought it was very interesting, right? We're gonna watch when the men tell the truth. Where is it first? Oh, here it is. Let's see what's it.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Do I look better in pictures or in person? In theory.
I'm Shelly. A lady never tells her age, but I will say I'm 39, but I don't look your I will say I don't look your typical 39, so I'm proud of that. And
Shelly.
Yes.
You look 39. It's okay
Shut
though.
up. No.
What would happen if we start telling the truth?
What are you talking about? Ladies shoot guys for honking at them in traffic jams. Could you imagine if every guy walked around telling the girl the truth all moments of the day?
Yeah, that wouldn't be pretty.
Hey, first and foremost, all mental wings in every hospital will be fulfilled in a matter of an hour
It wouldn't be pretty.
Y'all,
I mean, just
no.
if the truth shows itself, is going to be very unique, because like brother allude to all the time, we lie to each other. We all fall for a bunch of lies, and after a certain amount of time, now the veil starts to fall. Like the truth starts to show itself. I ain't got to say nothing. I see what I'm dealing with. You see what you're dealing with, and then if I mention it or we bring it up, it becomes a problem, and that's because the truth showed itself versus us sitting down and trying to get to it in the beginning. But I just be talking though.
Hey, which lie we gonna believe today?
I'm trying to tell you, and that's all it be. That's all it be. The problems in the relationship start when the truth start coming out. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We was all good until you found out that I did this. But this a part of me. I done this since time of Turner, right? Since I was a grown man. But now with you, it's a problem.
Right. Okay.
Right. Most men hear the truth. They be like, you know what? Even if they don't like the way it's me, I don't care how you say it. People like it, right? Yeah, I don't like the way you say it, but yeah. So much so that when y'all get a man that y'all would watch this. Hey, Sean, Seville, Jeremy.
Yeah.
How many times y'all said how many times y'all heard a woman said, I'd rather him just keep it straight up with me?
Mostly
so I can make the decision myself.
Yeah.
Right.
They all say that. But whenever they get the truth, it's a problem in a relationship.
It sure is.
Every woman say that. Every woman say that.
Yeah.
Right. And let me point number 2. Watch this. That's why, even though they lie to themselves, right? They'll stay. That's why they hate, and it's something within them. It's projection, right? Don't women say they hate when they catch a man in a lie and he keep lying? I don't know how many women tell me, oh, I called him in a lie, but once he told the truth, now I respect him. Because men just be like, hey, here you go.
Facts.
Big facts.
Right.
Do you know of the young lady, Nikki Giovanni?
Yeah.
So there was a conversation that was had, and she was completely honest and blunt when she said, lie to me. You lie to your co-workers, you lie to your boss to make them happy, lie to me too. Now that's being transparent. And I think people want to be lied to sometimes. They don't want to know that you're tired and you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that.
You better.
Yeah, you come through the door and you say, I got energy. Let me take them kids off your hands. I'm going to take that trash out. You know what? I'm not even tired. I'm going to help you around the house a little bit. You better not say, hey, I just want to sit down.
You know what it proves, Jeremy? It proves you're a human.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I've always second that notion, because I said if we act like work in our relationship will last 5 years long.
Exactly.
We would say good morning. We would ask how you doing. It wouldn't be no crazy. Like if just we would follow the code of conduct at work.
Do your job.
Thanks.
Versus calling somebody everything other than a child of God. Like not giving them the praises they deserve to their co-workers, meaning the kids, meaning the family. Like we sugarcoat and rub elbows. Like tomorrow we got an office party. I can't wait to bring this girl. So all of them gonna be like, oh, he do this and he do that. He do this, he do that. Some of them gonna be telling truth. Some of them gonna be lying, but this is what we do. And if we can get this cordial at work, because we get a check there, and this is the biggest check we get, our family, our legacy, our lineage, but we breaking all the rules of the code of conduct.
Nice to people you don't like at work. Come home and you say you love me and you mean the shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Raising hell as soon as you walk through the door.
Would never put your hands on nobody at work because you need that check, but go home and start putting hands on people. That's females too.
I agree with that.
It wasn't my job, but I did it.
Right. I did it anyway. Yeah.
Come on, you better lie to me. You better lie to me.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Keep whatever lie you need to tell yourself, right? For you to do what I need you to do, you need to do that.
Lie to me, lie to me.
Like I said, because everything on my side, I'm not happy and eager to do. No, I do it because I love you. You see what I'm saying?
Do other men treat you differently by the woman you have?
What do you mean?
I saw something,
Merch.
so I want y'all to see something.
People treat you different when your lady's unattractive.
They treat you different?
They treat you, yeah, they
They
judge
treat the
you,
man different?
They judge you based off your lady. Absolutely.
What you mean?
She's a reflection of you.
Okay.
So if you have an unattractive woman and you say you're in a business setting, right? You bring her around, they're gonna look at you like you don't make good decisions.
Wait. You're saying if you're in a business meeting and your woman comes in and she's unattractive, they think you don't make good. What if she's smart?
Men don't do a lot of business with men who are like, who that's your thing. Like you have 4, 5s, and 6s around. You can get a lot more opportunities as a man from other men if they know that you're a guy that brings around a nice atmosphere when you're around. Like you, the guy that all the women like.
Yeah.
He's gonna get some opportunities based off that.
Dang.
Believe it or not.
Dang.
Yeah. You know those guys in the NBA that sit on the bench? Why you think they still on the bench? They bring something to the table. It's just not what they want to put on the floor.
Dang.
Absolutely.
They just. Dang.
Thoughts, brothers, thoughts. So what?
I don't have none. 'Cause I don't have none, and I don't want to tear the man down for his opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have none because I don't rock like that. I understand, like with certain chicks or chick in my experience, right? In my experience, maybe I'm not him, maybe I'm not that guy, right? But I know a chick with a certain look, with a certain level of look, come with certain fucking headaches, and I'm not willing to deal with that. I'm just not. It's rare when you get a chick that's fine as fuck, that's down to earth. That's just rare. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Shit is rare. That's why they get scooped up so goddamn fast, right? You see these bad bitches all over the street hoeing. You see what I'm saying? Just being honest, they'll deal with a bad bitch and she'll be right back out on the street. I hear y'all. Everybody, listen to what I'm saying. Everybody wants an attractive person next to them. I'm not arguing that point. What I'm saying is that the problem is people put too much emphasis on it.
Okay.
They really do. Like it's a true saying that your heart can't handle what your eyes like most times. It's like me right now going out and buying a ZR1 Corvette without taking racing lessons. See what I'm saying? I'll go out there and try to drive that shit like I drive a Toyota. That motherfucker gonna put me in the ditch. It's not people, like that's what's wrong with people, like, and that's what's wrong with our culture, right? As long as it looks good, it's okay. It don't matter what happened behind the scenes. Like, all that matter is what it looked like. She good. She look cute. Her ass is fat. Them titties stand up by herself. But she's stupider than a box of rocks. She always got somebody calling her phone. La la la.
Jesus Christ.
Ask most of these dudes, and ask most of the dudes that deal with their chick for looking. Ask them how it go for real. Ask them how it go for real.
Yeah,
that's all I got on.
Jeremy,
it's two ways to look at this. So I think the brother kind of misconstrued it. If you're married, I will say that in corporate, being married does make a difference because they see that you can manage things and that you, especially if you've been there for a while married, that could be a case. But I also see Kevin Samuels used to say, rest in peace, that when you go out to a corporate event, never go alone. So if you're not married, he would actually say, go get a good escort and have her out there and pay her for that time. And he actually told a story about how another older gentleman in the company he was working for actually used the same girl, and that started to connect. So I will say that if you want to be commodity, if you want to be used as eye candy in a way to motivate that way, then yeah, you can look at it that way as a woman. But honestly, what really makes the difference is when you as a man can prove that you can function outside of work. And that's what a family is supposed to show, that you can function outside of work and that you are a leader already. You got something to lose and you got something to prove. So that's what I'll say on that.
Well, I'm gonna throw a little monkey wrench in it. Okay. So we know how they be talking on these panels, right? You know, everybody's him, right? And everybody's 6 figures and the ones we talk about, my wife and la 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 la. And then when we say, let me see your wife. Or we found out a picture of their baby mama.
Baby mamas.
She looks like a whole gorilla. But you on these panels trying to down other people and fuss at people and tell them what they're not doing right as a man or stuff like that. And then when you present your wife or baby mamas or whatever, it's like, well, wait a minute, I thought you was him. So what the guy said on that clip has some kind of validity to it based on that scenario.
Yeah, when you talking a lot of mess, you back it up. I'll say that. Now, what we have a problem with, especially in this sphere, is people talking a lot of mess and not being able to back it up. So then when somebody find that flaw, they're gonna pull it. So you just got to be careful about what you're putting out here in the streets, because I mean, if they can fact check you, they're gonna fact check you.
Right.
Or try to dig in your background for something you said like 30 years ago, something like that. Just something to fact check, like you said, bro. Damn right.
What do you think, brother?
I mean, you know, I guess it got some validity to it. Arm candy is arm candy, and it has its positives and its negatives. But like brother said, you know, once you get in the door, you know, it's you that's gonna keep you there. But in the corporate world, family, marriage, being able to be perceived and portrayed with a certain maturity, it's favorable at times. So you know,
Okay.
that's what I got.
All right. So we finished with the icebreakers. We're not gonna be here long tonight. We have a so I'm not feeling too good right now, and everybody's everywhere tonight. So not come from nowhere because I know everybody's fine. I have a question, and it is: define what is a player versus your definitions of player and what today's definition of player is. Let's start with Severe. Player. What do you think a player is?
Well, honestly, the game don't change, neither does the player. So the definition don't change either. The player, as we know, had all the girls. I mean, had the most of basically everything. That's where the girls flock to. Just having amongst women doing everything with like coming in, jumping in the shower, changing clothes, going out with this other chick. You know what I mean? Staying out all night, coming back in, doing the same thing over and over again with another chick though. You know what I mean? Just having all the play. And dudes be like, dang, yeah, you got all the chicks. The first thing come out their mouth. So. Player definition of a player is mainly having different varieties of women.
So a player is all about the main thing is the sexual partners.
Well, it's not. Well, no, it's not about sexual. Having like women do, but men have women for different things. Can go to this chick house and get a good plate. You can go to this other chick house and get some rest. You go to this chick house, you're gonna be fussing all night. So just a variety.
I cannot. Anybody else? What's your definition of player? Don't talk all at once.
Yeah, y'all got it. I'll clean up at the end.
Oh, a player is to me is just a guy who has a roster. That's all it is. It's a roster, and whether he's, telling all of them that they on the bench or she the only one, it don't matter. You playing all of them. You know what I'm saying? You move around. You ain't tied down to one. He might even have a bottom chick, a main chick, right? But he got a bunch of them out there. So he used his mouthpiece more than action to get them. Player to me.
I think true definition of a player is an ordained person. They just attract women to them. It doesn't matter like what type of economic status they got. They can have money, they can not have money. They just draw the women to them. And because of that, they can use the woman for whatever purpose. For example, let me drive your car while you're at work. Or let me get something to eat, like somebody already said. Or let me stay on your couch for a little while. It's not just the sexual aspect. It's just being able to draw a woman to you. I think it's being construed today because I think people think player mean I can buy her. No, that's not what it means, player. It means that you know how to navigate the game mentally to get them to do what you want them to do without spending any money. They want to do it for you instead of paying for it, because that's what we're seeing right now. And they call themselves players, but they not.
Okay. Brother?
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with Brother Jeremy or any of the brothers for that matter. I would say if I had to sprinkle something different in there, that is somebody operating on a high level of the game per se. Whether a good player, bad player, but has multiple options, maybe lying to keep some, playing games to keep some, but nonetheless still has that plentiful plethora of options available. And today I just think it means anybody in the game. Like anybody, you know what I mean? It's just something to signify just somebody participating, whether you're winning, losing, good, bad, or indifferent. But I think that's where it kind of falls short, because like Jeremy said, it was a certain echelon you were operating in mentally, physically, whatever the case may be, that attracted people to you, which gave you that definition. But now it's just don't see that quality anymore.
So do you guys think that like in today's, like if you look at the so-called players and whatever today, do you think that they have the upper hand on the women, or it's becoming a liability, them being a player with these women? Because the women are different now. Is it advantage or a liability now being a player?
I must just say it's a liability. Because like you say, these women are different. I mean, it's like so-called back in the day. I mean, you had the women like in the 90s or whatever. I mean, you catch the wrong one, I mean, it's slashing your tires and putting sugar in your gas tank. Some of them do it today, but most of them, they not playing fair. They just basically just using everything that they heard or was around you to use it against you at some point of your vulnerability.
Right, yeah.
So they not hitting you with, I mean, some, like I said, some are hitting you financially, but most of them are hitting you emotionally.
Anybody else?
I would say that it's a disadvantage when you playing against NPCs, non-playable characters. We got some women that's been in the game for so long that you can't get them, and they are a part of the game. You're not going to beat them. You actually have to get through them to the next level, and they're not actual people that you can defeat. They are the pass arounds at the NFL. They are the girls that getting pregnant by everyone or being around everyone. They are the girls that everybody wants so that they can say that they had her and for some odd reason, nobody knows why. But when they get in the room, you want them. They are the players, and you are getting played.
That's the way it's looking these days, because it's always somebody. The guys seem like they're getting played by the ladies out here in these streets.
Yeah, what was that girl name? The girl that got caught with Offset. She put a video out of sleeping with him.
Yeah, that was I was about to say, this is one of the leverages that women have now. They have social media, which is a permanent record. You got the DMs, you got the chats, you got the videos, they can catch you up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's like, if you want to be a player, you might not be too successful these days, because it's like now the tables turn, the ladies gonna be playing you.
You're gonna wind up on some chicks only fan.
I mean, but that's the beauty of today, because you don't have to be now, with all of the conversations and all of the awareness of, polygamy and the way things are going, monogamy, like these things are very pop culture now. So if you can't, talk to people now and get an understanding of what you really trying to get, and it seems like it's very obtainable with the rates of everything going around. So it don't seem like people are being very, reluctant or selective in the process. So I think it's just, you put it out there on the table of what you're looking for, maybe it's a night or a relationship or 2 or 3 or whatever the case may be. But I don't think it should be too much pushback nowadays if we're all mature adults.
But nowadays, some men say that, being a player, it makes them him, or it makes them more masculine. So do you think that people, like men that kind of, say the more access he has to women makes him, they're confusing sexual access to masculinity?
I don't think that makes you him just because you can sleep with women. I think what makes you him, my definition
That's what they say on these panels, Jeremy. Okay.
Well, they wrong. I'm just be honest with you. Just because you can bed women did not make you him. What makes you him is that you operating in whatever purpose that you got. If you grinding and you building something, and other men acknowledge that you are building something, and they either hate you, want to be like you, or want to follow you, that is him. Now, what comes with that is women. Women come to him, but him is not made from women.
Okay. So we have a test subject for tonight, guys. Stefon Diggs. Y'all know who Stefon Diggs is, I'm quite sure. So
Don't he rap?
No, he's a football player.
Fucking with you, sis.
He's the kicker for the Baltimore Ravens.
I knew him.
Oh,
you got jokes.
That wasn't right.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
That was crazy though, right?
I gotta say it. That wasn't right.
That's strike 2.
Shots fired.
That was crazy.
Well, he's in some trouble. Well, first of all, he has 3 women pregnant at the same time, including Cardi B.
Okay.
And he has other chickadees. Like I said, he got his little rotation. Brother, don't be trying to show off your food and stuff. Okay.
It's just fruit. It's just fruit.
Okay. Because I'm jealous. And so now, by him being the player, has now gotten him into some legal issues. So shout out to my boy AQ. I'm gonna put the link to his channel after the show, so you guys can go subscribe to him. He did a little reaction to it, so we're gonna review it, and that's what we're gonna talk about tonight, guys. The consequences for being the player. Let's see what's happening.
It's a different time, a very emotional time. Taken back by some, things that's been going on. But I want to be here to say sorry I wasn't available for those couple of days. You know, it's a different kind of time, but dealing with everything, it's definitely an open case, so I can't even say anything about it. Regarding football, I'm gonna continue to be the guy I've been. You know, trying to finish the season strong. It's definitely it's a good team on the other side of the road. You know, in the good heat, but going in with the right mindset, I'm gonna keep the same mindset. I've been a leader on this team. I've been the same person this whole time. I don't expect no changes from me. So.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
This situation is crazy, bro. Fellas, this is exactly what I mean when I say being a player is not what it seems. When a man is a player, a man is going to have all different types of chaotic women coming after him for his energy. They want your time and they want your energy. And if you don't give it to them, they will destroy you. This is real, bro. I keep telling y'all, man, these women are dangerous, bro. It's not about you. They only want you because you lit right now. Because you got appointed as the poster boy for the players. So now all the girls want you. And if you don't know how to deal with these women accordingly, you will get destroyed.
New England Patriots.
What do y'all think about what AQ says so far?
Nothing. Of course.
No, I don't got nothing right now.
Okay. All right. Let's look into the trouble that him being a player has gotten him into. Lord have mercy.
Wide receiver Stefon Diggs is in trouble with the law tonight. Aaron Parsegan of CBS News Boston has the details.
Quick toss. Catch made. Diggs has a touchdown.
Tonight, Stefon Diggs facing accusations that could land him in prison. The Patriots' standout $69 million wide receiver has been instrumental in the team's turnaround success this year and has been called one of the greatest free agent signings in Patriots history. Diggs is now facing charges of felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery. This stems from an incident on December 2nd. In newly released court documents, a woman who worked as Diggs' private chef says during an ongoing text exchange about money owed, Diggs became angry and smacked her across the face. She says Diggs then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck and held her until she felt like she could have blacked out.
What do you think these allegations and charges do to this team that has such high hopes entering the playoffs?
The commissioner, Roger Goodell, could place him on the commissioner's exempt list, which would essentially be a paid leave. That decision, though, only falls to Goodell. The Patriots have no say in that.
The New England Patriots said in a statement that Stefon categorically denies the allegations. We support Stefon.
Stefon Diggs diving for the pylon. Touchdown!
Diggs is a star on and off the field. He leads the team in catches and yards, and he and his girlfriend, rapper Cardi B, recently welcomed a child together. These allegations come as the Patriots have one of the best records in the NFL and are playoff bound.
Stefon Diggs is one of the few players on the roster with playoff experience, so it would be interesting to see how the offense is able to navigate his potential absence.
In a statement, the NFL said it's aware of the matter and offered no further comment. Diggs is scheduled for arraignment on Friday, January 23rd, which is just 2 days before the AFC Championship game. If convicted, Diggs could face up to 5 years in prison. Drika.
Aaron Parsegan, thank you so much.
So apparently, Stefon Diggs is being sued by his chef. And it seems like he was also smashing the chef on the side. Because apparently he allowed her to move in with him. And look, the chef got a BBL. I mean, let's be real. Now, I understand the position Stefon Diggs is in. You got to think. He's in a position where all these women are after him. So he's just out here having his way. He's smashing her today. Then he's smashing her on Tuesday. Then he's smashing her on Wednesday. He's really living a player life. But once you choose to live a player life, if you are not extremely careful as a man, it could ruin you. This is real, bro. This is not a joke.
Shout out to AQ. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Brethren, what do y'all think? What are your thoughts on that?
I think he didn't pay what he owed. He should have paid what he owed. He was out there paid for play. They was doing their little allegedly, they was doing their little threesomes and stuff, having a good old time. And she was like, I need my Christmas bonus. And he was like, and it got a little messed up.
Yeah, you moved into the crib. Yeah,
because I studied this man for this stream, and you know he grew up without his dad. His dad died when he was young, you know, so he stayed and tried to look after his little brother. And because he became this famous person and stayed in the local place, that's how he turned into a player, because all the girls was flocking to him. So he don't know. No, he don't know. I got to pay what I owe. He was the superstar because he stayed home. So when you add it all together, you move this girl into your house. She has no bills to pay, but she asking for more money. And you just had her in the bed with your superstar rapper, lady friend, girlfriend, just the other day, allegedly.
Yeah.
Like, come on, fam. Pay what you owe. You not him. You not him.
So he's not him?
Nah, you not him.
Oh man.
Because even his people, even the people that worked with him was like, hey, they asked him a question like, who would you not want to date your little sister? And they all said his name.
Oh yeah, they did.
Now if you him, then that means they should be like, no, please take her. No. So no, he not him. He never was him. He was a local superstar.
So you wouldn't think, but he's still considered a player, right? Because he said he has all the things that you guys said in the beginning. You know, the rotation and all that kind of stuff. The women.
Nobody said it was a positive.
Right.
Nobody
He's not him.
See, that's how y'all be telling on y'all selves, ladies. That's how y'all be telling on y'all.
I'm just asking the questions.
No.
I'm just asking the questions.
BZ, what's happening? What's good, chat? Make sure y'all smash the like button. All that.
What up, BZ?
Support the content, man.
Thank y'all for having me. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get ready for tonight.
Hey, stay safe, man. Stay safe, my boy.
Yo, Sabir, I'm getting some paper. I ordered it. It's gonna be coming, and I'll let you know when it touch down. I'll let you know, and then we link up.
I appreciate you, bro.
You know it, bro. I got you.
Y'all.
Yep.
I'd rather we could go ahead.
Who? Okay, so we said that I should say we came to a conclusion, right? That those things make you a player, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we just talked about. Who validates that?
I guess the men, other men.
How? How can you say it's the men if you don't know?
I said, I guess the men. I don't know.
How? What does another man receive besides kudos or admiration or negativity, right? Because if he go
okay, I see what you mean, because the men determines the woman's value, so I guess women would determine whether if the guy's the player.
Could he be a player if they didn't allow access to them?
No.
Why does he have such easy access to them? Why would you think?
Because he has what they want, whether it's like money.
What is that, would you say?
What is that?
Yeah.
I don't know, swag or something.
that could be something, but again, most women, when they deal with men, deal with what? They want the tangibles, correct?
Right. It will be the money, the fame, the be seen.
Right. The status, right? I'm dating Stefon Diggs, girl, right? Even though most women say they don't share, right? But look.
Right. They're definitely sharing them because he.
So who is he him to?
At one time.
Right. So who is he him to?
To the women. Like that. Okay. I'm glad you say that because that was one of my questions. Are modern women actually rewarding players?
Yes.
See, I'm just, asking the questions.
Yes. See.
I mean,
yes.
How could it even be possible for the men to validate him as a player? Again, like men, we're not man-centered. Like we're men, but men don't determine or drive who we date or if we continue to date them or not. You know what I mean?
Don't y'all determine who's high value?
I think, don't do this. Don't do this.
He said men determine who's of a high value.
Says who?
That's what he
That's what he said. That's an opinion. Says who?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said that's my definition of him. I was going toward the positive side.
Okay.
As far as players is concerned,
Mhm.
there's no real way to know. We know who we don't want to date, people that we, find significant, like our sisters, and our little cousins and stuff like that. But I mean, the only clear case I've ever seen is that other football player, the one that got the Heisman Award, and how the girl didn't want anything to do with him, but the brother was like, you better get yourself back over there and get that lick.
Yeah.
That's the only dude I've ever seen validate. And really, is he even a player? No, he was a lick, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I just did a show. I think the name of it was "You Could Give a Lame Money, but all you got is a lame with money." And again, look, what was the argument over? Why do we even know this happened? Because of money. What he's supposed to have.
Yep.
So again, what does that even look like? Like, give me the money that you said you was gonna give me the other day. No. Why? Because of your morals? Oh, it's not right to pay you. You're a whore. What does that look like? So again, this is why we even here, because it's all smoke and mirrors. He might be the best player on his team, and I don't even know who he is. So kudos to him. But even with all of that, she wanted some money and he didn't want to give it to her, to the point where he choked her out, and now we hear about it. So he ain't got that much money, because he'd have just peeled her off and we wouldn't have heard nothing about this. But the sports now come into play for me, because this is the conversation we had, sis. Like sports, football, particularly like America's game and what everybody got their kids in, Friday night lights, Saturday college, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, NFL, and it ain't producing none of the qualities or characteristics of football. These boys are horrible, and their parents are even worse, because if y'all just demons putting these boys in there because y'all don't want to watch them or read to them or feed them nutritious food, that's even worse. Because if y'all not sleeping with the coach, y'all putting them in there and they not getting none of the qualities from it. You don't notice it when he come home and he's still selfish and he's still putting his hands on people and he don't know camaraderie and he don't know teamwork and he don't know selflessness. So you know me, sis, I'm a sports guy, but I took those qualities and he's the man on his team. Well, I tell you about being the man comes with certain responsibilities. You know your face. When it's time for the cameras, they get pointed at you. So what would make this any different? And it don't seem like he should be the best player on his team. I would ask his team, who the fuck is y'all niggas? He's the best.
Well, in that case, like, should his personal life overshadow his on the field action?
Not at all. But life is life, right? Life is life. There ain't no excuse. What's the excuse he gonna give? Oh, I'm sick. The only reason y'all talk about me is because I make all this money.
Right. Yeah.
That come with it. Right? I keep trying. Hey, everybody know, Pookie. Everybody know. They don't want to admit it to themselves, but everybody knows. We are grown adults. Every single one of them knows, right? And part number 2, right? Would you want to be Stefon Diggs? With all his fame and his money, and he able to hit the, would you want to, even with that much money, Cardi B?
That's too many strange things going on. They got too many strange things. That's too many spirits.
They tell you they character. You can tell that dude character by the woman he with. You can tell that dude's character. We're synergistic, right? We're yin and yang.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. This look shit, right? Yeah, your wife hot, but she a bitch.
Whole facts.
She undermines everything you do. She embarrasses you every chance she gets. You're winning though.
Whole facts.
So it is. I'm sorry, Jermaine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you could, Pretty Red. You want to go ahead?
So it is. The woman is a reflection of the man. Then
We're a reflection of each other.
Hmm.
We are one.
Relationships are mirrors. That's all it is. It's a mirror.
Birds
Hold
of
it
a
up to
feather.
yourself, especially if that person, like y'all, have respect and maturity and into each other. I don't want to represent her in some crazy way, and vice versa. So when I look at her, I see me. And most people don't like what they see in like the bathroom mirror. Like, fuck the relationship mirror. They can't even get past that one. They got to tell lies to themselves or put lies on themselves to even make it past that one. So, you know.
And I also say you need to know where you work, because the NFL uses something called a personal conduct policy. And basically what that means is that things that shouldn't matter, like your life, if you can do the game well and you go home and your life is crazy, it shouldn't matter, just like Rick said. But in the NFL, it does, because they can hit you for criminal behavior, immoral or unethical conduct, and that is a wide open door. And anything that can be detrimental to the best interest of the team or the league. So if you're out here putting your hands on yourself, not paying what you owe, got all these baby mamas causing problems, making the stock drop, now you got a problem.
Well, then he should have been getting reprimanded, because he has a lot of, baby mama drama, always in the news about baby mama drama and stuff like that. So why are they lenient if that is the case? They have a code of conduct.
Because he's the man. That's why on that team.
But in our jobs have codes of conduct. Is there somebody to knock at our door and say, Mr. He said you was yelling a little loud on that stream? It might. No, that's not even how it works. Our job, let us go home and be whoever the fuck we want to be. And this is why I say, sis, they give money to the people they know gonna give it right back.
Facts.
This is why the world look the way it do. They're not giving it to an intellectual, somebody that would go home and not put his hands on his girl and then wake up the next day and just go to work and rinse and repeat. Nah, they give it to the guys that gallivant and stay in the club later and pop a couple of bottles and then give some money to the lawyers and then give money to the doctors out of the country. Like, they funnel the money back into the system one way or another, and it just seems like it's coincidental that the people who do always are the ones that are perpetuated and propelled to the top.
So in his case, in a whole lot of those cases, like, why do you think the younger men, and somewhat in the case of Shannon Sharp, Lord Jesus, he old.
Uncle is confused.
Because I thought to add him into the call. I was like, man, he a whole nother
something he wanted, and she said, "I'll dress up and pretend to be whatever you want me to be."
Can't teach your old dog new tricks.
No,
Coochie still got power. Coochie still got power. Goddamn.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, but okay. I know these people see what's been going on with the women with this, Me Too, and I'ma sue you, the suing and the just have a baby for child support thing. Why do you think that they falling for the okie doke? Like, I'm not understanding why they falling for the okie doke.
It's not an okie doke. What are you? It's not an okie doke.
Talk to him.
Because they're supposed to know, like all these.
Supposed to know what?
Uncle
Sis, don't niggas still go to jail?
That's what he
They
wants
supposed
to
to know
do.
too.
Right, that's what he wants to do.
Facts.
That's what y'all. Everybody want to make excuse. Ain't no excuse. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to have a bunch of money.
Crying, then he be mad and crying. Then when they end up in court and gotta pay,
It doesn't matter. That don't matter. That's you paying the consequence. Hey, when we was talking about free speech with Berlin, right? Yeah. That's the consequences. But he knew what he wanted. He knew what he was doing. They all know what they doing, right? If we talking about validation, that's a totally different story, right? But as far as the actions that's being partook in, they know what they doing, every single one of them.
But what would drive a man to want to be like that, like a Stefon, you know?
Coochie.
Yeah, that's straight up.
Punani,
Nice.
pussy,
I like
that
it.
nut.
I like
The honeycomb.
Snappy nappy dugout. Blackberry molasses.
So that means that you men's are ruled by the coochie.
No shit.
It's always been like that.
Y'all know that. Didn't want to play like
You
that
don't
ain't the
deny
case.
Wars have been fought over one and just
You've
one.
never denied it. Not once have we denied it. Let's go.
Let's get into the story, right? So how I tell you the nature of women, right? The defining thing of a man is learning how to fight his nature. So I don't let the pursuit of coochie destroy my life.
Okay.
It's our nature. The same way what I tell you about women, right? What they gonna try to do, right? They're goddamn they Satan, right? They can't see a man win. They always got to level up and equal to a man. They have penis envy, right? It's against that woman's nature when you get a good woman that fights her nature.
Right.
Essentially, that's what we are. That's what we are. Like I said, all this other stuff that's been built up around that we've been conditioned by for hundreds of years. Yeah, but at our core, that's what it is. That's why I hate the conversation of how unsafe women are. Y'all have women. You guys have no idea what unsafe is.
Yeah.
If you allow men free reign over the work, y'all wouldn't be able to deal with it. Y'all wouldn't be able to deal with it. Men fight their nature every day. I'm not saying we should be celebrated or thrown a party, but I'm just telling y'all what it is. But it's funny how, right? We look at it as something men supposed to do, but when a woman does it, she's exceptional. She's one of the very few. You better scoop her up and make her a wife, boy, because there ain't a lot of them out there. And the truth is, if I'm being totally honest, if the world was unsafe, as y'all said, not you, because it's never y'all, it's never you, right? But y'all, them out there, right? Women, y'all be scared to go outside.
Yes.
I'm just telling you the truth. Y'all have no understanding of the violence that men could produce. None.
Right. I mean, and it'll bring us full circle because then they would be locked up in the house, hoping that whoever they next to could fucking protect them if somebody came busting that door down.
And that's the game. And that is the game, my friends.
And praying that they don't die. Because if they die, they up again.
Be somebody else waiting to knock your door down. Why? Because they can.
Thanks.
Because they can.
So
no understanding, none whatsoever. Y'all cute.
Y'all cute. To a main part.
And you know the crazy part about it is we actually regulate the crazy men. That's why you can run around in your Fruit of the Loom or whatever you be wearing, and you know, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Ain't nobody gonna come up to you and just grab you at the store and be like, "I like that," because they know it's gonna be a repercussion most of the time. Like we are regulated by other men.
So so I hear a lot of times these ladies be talking about men don't protect women. I mean, I've never experienced that. I've never so what is the root of where is that coming from? Because I don't understand why they would say that men don't protect the women. And we hear it all the time. Like, where is that coming from? I don't understand that.
They're liars.
It's not
protection. That's what they do. They lie. They're liars. You guys lie and make up scenarios so you can leverage against men, not nobody else. Because y'all don't. I mean, y'all say y'all hang out with bears, but I ain't seen one yet, right? So y'all use it for leverage to play on the sympathies of men, and you're very tactical. Very.
Word for the night, tactical.
Yeah. Write that down, Lena. Tactical.
Yeah, it's definitely a shame tactic.
Mm-hmm. And that's actually to keep themselves in power. Like, that's the play.
Mm-hmm.
It's so dangerous. Save us. Meanwhile, you can be out at 3:00 in the morning, piss drunk,
right,
halfway naked, and make it home
safely.
Yeah, it's like they'll use one incident and just blanket it over across everybody. Like, what are you talking about?
Or the fact that women get the benefit of the doubt, just like that brick lady that was down here.
Right. Okay.
Shout out to her. Everybody's like, man, that dude did all that. That dude did all that. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing at all to her. Her face all swole up because he ate something she wasn't supposed to eat. And now she's finna go to jail. So it is what it is.
So getting back to like guys like Stefon. So if he knows the outcomes to the behavior, and they still do it because Uncle Ricky's being why. So then when the consequences hit him, he can't cry victim, right?
No, he won't. He just gonna pay what he owe.
When he said they did that at first.
But that's the game. See, listen to what I'm saying. That's why I say women validate it. Right? Women validate it because the only reason he was allowed to do it, to get in this position, is because he got the money.
Facts.
That's the only reason they allowed it to happen. If you think, like I said, if it wasn't, who was the one boy, Sean, and Edwards, right? And Anthony Edwards back in the days, right? You think that woman had that baby because she wanted to? Do you honestly think in her heart of heart she was like, I know he loves me and we're going to be together forever and raise our child in abundance love? Shout out to love and abundance. You know what I'm saying? And in abundance love and, fix what our parents had wrong with us and start anew and start our, you think that he got that dough? Right? That's why I said before about our women. Y'all see, it is not just ours, it's most women, right? You see these young white chicks with these old phase, you know what I'm saying? But they pulling up in a Rolls Royce, so that 939, like they get, as long as you can afford to pay for it, it's okay. That's why I say all of y'all are hoes. Some just more expensive than others. It's good hoes and it's bad hoes.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Some hoes will give you what you want, and you can, that's my regular. Some hoes, the first time you see them, they rob you and you pay them. Right? So it's just like I keep telling you, everybody knows. You don't want to say it to yourself. I understand it sucks, but anybody of substance, anybody that a woman would look to be with, she's looking for him to take care of her, point blank. End of story.
What you got, brother?
Yeah. Why did I have sex with her? Why did I do that? Why did I have sex with a 90-year-old man, or like at that age? Why did I do that? Why did I go to the mansions? Why did I get? And I was like hoping that the.
How old was he?
Hey, I just want to let y'all know. I didn't know any of this was coming. I didn't know any of these videos.
He was how old? 91.
I just they on lock. They on lock and loaded. Because like he said, it's not delegated to race. This is why did I do that? Why we always looking at it like, what is these bitches?
Right.
These bitches wild. But that money, when it comes to that money, like this young boy, it's really no different. And again, he went to football practice, but he ain't go to saying no to pussy practice. That's crazy work for me, especially a sports nigga. They throw it, especially when you the best player on your team. They throw it, but you can say no. You can say no.
Should the especially like after Brittany Renner fiasco and all the other IG models that doing debaucheries to these players and stuff, should that be a mandatory course or training that these guys go through?
The grown men, sis. So wait, so his bank account got a gazillion trillion in there. He the best player on his team, but when it comes to his own self,
Yeah,
his
class.
360, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, he lacking there. So how he gonna protect this a gazillion dollars if his mentality is Pookie Ray Ray?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Shouldn't it be some type of mentoring or classes or something to help them navigate before
How
they
he get that far? How he get that far? And that's why I said he went to football practice. And look, sis, he was in Pee Wee, junior high, high school, college, NFL. He been playing football the whole time.
All your life.
It been- like, come on, it ain't some pussy you just don't want, fam. We was at an event the other night, and an OG come. How old was he? 80 something, military vet and all of that. And we talking, and it comes to the point where the question came up of have you ever turned down any coochie? And he told me no. I said, OG, I'm done talking to you. I love you, but I ain't listening to you no more. You never turned down coochie before, ever.
That's crazy.
And, you know,
right. So what would make a man not turn down stinky coochie?
That is a sickness.
Coochie that got crabs coming out of it. Like
he loves box.
Yes,
we don't lie to y'all when we was talking about lies earlier, right? But when it comes, we tell, this y'all just don't understand, bro. I wish I could find something that y'all could relate it to, right? Like y'all just don't understand. It's like y'all be like, man, I never. It's the same thing. Some things a man will understand, and it's some things a woman will never understand. You can't understand it because you're not a man. It's just what it is. You will never understand it because, and if I'm gonna be totally frank about it, viewers' discretion advised. From the time y'all hit 8th grade in grammar school, people throwing dick at y'all every day.
Thanks.
High school, you getting dick thrown you on your way to the bus, in the school, in the car, you know what I'm saying, at the house, at your job.
Yo, that bus get real light when y'all get a certain age, because dudes scooping y'all right up from the school, taking you straight to McDonald's.
Yep.
So they get real light.
Big fan.
Don't be nothing but the other dudes in the Pokemon card.
And they look at us and say, y'all little punk ass boys.
Nope.
Yeah, he got a car and he coming to get me. And again, 15 years later, be like, they were predators. Right. They came and was preying on us.
Yo.
Shout out to R. Kelly. Shout out to R. Kelly, man.
But you got in the car because you wanted your McDonald's.
You can't be the predator and the prey at the same time, Uncle Rick.
Unless you're a woman. Unless you're a woman, then you can be both.
Shout out to OG Dad. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I know. You a girl.
Emojis in the chat.
You a girl. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like you just ain't gonna never understand it because you're not a man. I'll never know what a period feels like. Never. I'll never understand it. And the effects it plays on your body and your mental and your attitude. I'll never know. It's not within it's not meant for me to understand. It's just not meant for y'all to understand.
Thanks.
So brother, why do you want to talk to him no more? Because he never turn on coochie. What was the reason for that? What was like?
That man ain't got no discipline.
He's dangerous.
Yeah, the lack of discipline. We were talking about friendship. I think the question was something about family and friendship or whatever. And he was trying to equate him being in the service and the band of brothers that he formulated, and that was like a different type of bond than everybody else's. And it just started a conversation, and the conversation led to that question. And
his brothers must have not loved him, because I was also in the military, and there were certain times where they was like, "Bro, do not go mess with that girl." Mm-hmm. And they would tell you, don't go over there.
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah,
so what type of friendship did they have?
Yeah, my boy 2A saved my ass in the Army one time, boy. Like, don't do that, boy. Don't do that, boy.
She look good, but see hot.
That's a fact.
She gonna melt you right off. Don't do it.
I mean, and that's just indicative of this conversation, especially with these celebrities and the Cardi B and him and then Offset, and like they all are floating around and passing around craziness. And I think that's where the money comes in at. The money ain't just for the coochie. The money's for the coochie, for the silence about the STDs you pass me, about the booger sugar you be putting in your nose, about the way you be behaving. It's
There
a
you go.
collective of all of that. So I'm not taking no for an answer. And it becomes a standoff. And that's why I said we got to start thinking about, how does this look in the moment? Like that conversation, like, can I get my money? No. Like, why? Like, you standing on morals now with the 8 baby mamas and not married to nobody. Like, I'm not giving you money because of, I'm a stand up.
Come on now.
How does that even look? This whore talking to this, gutter snipe nigga. Like, that shit is just, it's wild to me. And when you really just start to think about it, it's like, it's super insensitive on both sides. But this is where we are now. And it's, that worship of money. And that's where it is. It's not money. Money's not a problem. It's when you put it above all and just, you know what I mean? It starts to define you and speak for your integrity and speak for your wife wearing whatever kind of clothes she was wearing and speak for this boy having whatever kind of girls he got and how he choke them and all of that. I'd rather have my $200 that I know is going to be $200 next week and $200 next month. I'll take that versus all of that come with that nonsense. That's what Ricky was asking us. Like, that shit crazy, bro.
So now you guys said that you had a partner, friend or something that kind of saved you, from the debauchery, right? So that goes back to the conversation we had on Iron Sharpens Iron. Remember we had that show on Iron Sharpens Iron with the brothers, the men supposed to,
Yeah,
so,
he's supposed to.
So is that what's missing with these guys?
No. We ain't like y'all. You know what I'm saying? We ain't wishy-washy. I should say most. I think you a stand-up dude. You not. You know what I'm saying? We still do that to this day, but it's not my job to twist your arm not to do some shit. I keep trying to tell y'all, it's my job to drop the gems on the floor, and if you pick them up, great. If not, it's on you. It's on you. What you eat don't make me shit, but you my homie. I care about you. You know what I'm saying? You my guy. I care about you, but I can't. Hey, if you do it, what I tell y'all, I love telling people I told you. So shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I told you.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's where the only deadly flaw come in his whole story that you could give him a little bail for. The only man that is responsible for straightening you out and making you do something is your daddy. To be honest with you. So the fact that he didn't get all that time, not an excuse. But if we're going to shoot him bail, that's the only bail you can give him. And to be totally honest, after a certain point, when you get to a certain age, your daddy going to let you go too. If I done told you to stop doing this and I get a phone call at 3:00 in the morning that you are in jail, what day is it? Friday? Yeah, you stand there to Monday. It is what it is.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find out for these poor men because I feel bad. I feel sorry for the younger guys that's coming into like the college boys that's playing the game and then they're going to be drafted and I believe like that's when they're really going to be hit with the thoughts.
But we got people like Coach Prime, right? Like he took Brittany Rayner into the locker room and she gave all the game. Now after that, if you fall for it, you fall for it. So there are some people, coaches, that are actually about their business, and they are taking the extra step, just like in the military. When every time you go to a new deployment site, you got to go in there and talk about, hey, don't go do this, don't go do that. Use a condom, use dental dam. Ain't nobody never use no dental dam, but still, it's just repetition. But again, if that's a part of the program, but if you don't adhere to the program, because there was still some dudes coming back that was itching. It was still some dudes that had to go on medical leave. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You gonna listen? Or are you gonna pay the consequence?
Could we say that it's a thing because it's so glorified? It's pushed, to be player, Be the man with the girls and everybody wants me. I got all the chickies and all that kind of stuff.
Which part is being glorified?
Right.
All of it.
No, it's not. We just talked about the garbage that come along with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the part that's being glorified?
The having the women and stuff.
And what we like women for?
The coochie.
The vascus innards.
You see how this keep coming back to the same? See,
that's a fact,
right?
It's gonna always keep coming back to the same thing.
I'm just telling you what it is. Men try to say listen to what they be saying, sis. Your purpose, right? Again, it's our job to, in this world we live in, again, as I said, is to make sure we don't sleep with the wrong chick.
Right.
Right? It's inherent to us. I don't understand what people don't get about this, right? But they be
sleeping with the wrong chicks all the time.
I know, but we use them as examples.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all, not you, right? But y'all make them the rule, right? Y'all.
Yeah.
The Nick Cannons, the
Cam
Shannon
Newtons.
Sharps. You see what I'm saying? The Cam Newton. Y'all make them lit. We don't make them niggas lit.
Right.
We could give it, just like I said, we could give a good goddamn. You think there wasn't at least 5 to 10 men in Stefon Diggs' life who told him, hey man, be careful out there, bro. These hoes is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You'll do with that. You think it ain't been 10 people when I know Cam Newton's daddy told him.
Right.
Thanks.
Y'all validated the same way we validate y'all bad behavior, right? Because you can be an ain't shit bitch, but we'll still put our baby in you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Your purpose is to find your equal. I ain't gonna even say your equal, but to find your mate. That's why I don't deal with all this. I don't ride with this red pill shit or bullshit about the man. No, what makes you a solid man is how the world sees you, but who validates you is your woman. Don't get it twisted. Right? The same way a woman man validates her.
Okay.
What y'all say about it? What would you say about a woman who slept with JP?
Lord Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Wouldn't be me.
Why everybody reach for they drink? What?
Huh?
Everybody.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Her value goes down for the simple fact she's dealing with a man like that.
Right.
She validates him. But let JP pull up with a woman that's wholesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talking good sense, logical in a man. You be like, damn, JP?
Right.
What the fuck she seeing him? I must be missing something.
So that guy did have something too where he was saying a little bit. Like if JP pulled it with a quote unquote good woman, then the men would look at him like
they're reflections.
Okay.
They're reflections of you. But like I said, it's not just this.
No,
you
that's right.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. That's interesting. Well, I saw something. So y'all get down here. I got 2 clips I want y'all to look at. But this one has something to do with the player.
Get you a girlfriend that you can live with that really like your ass, and y'all be happy, man. Sometimes a movie means everything. Sometimes cuddling, eating fresh air popcorn with butter, and watching a good movie, that's everything. That's priceless. You going out trying to impress these bitches that don't like you. You gotta pay, like trying to tell y'all niggas the devil got you fucked up. He got you thinking you gotta have all these bitches. These bitches is demonic.
What y'all think? Look at Ricky.
I ain't detect no lies.
Look at Ricky. Just I know what he's thinking.
Satan is a woman.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
If you sit down, if you just get out your feelings and get out the rhetoric of holy times and people just being people, when you lay out the actions and the probabilities, right, and the characteristics, Satan is a woman. Giving away, offering people shit that ain't theirs. What that sound like?
Yeah.
What that sound like?
And let's really break it down for a second. Because if you are in a relationship with somebody and you're married and they are taking care of you in that way and y'all are hanging out, there ain't nothing that you can't do. Because you know when you get home, she gonna take care of you. There is no need to go anywhere else. And that's when anybody that's married on the panel will know that this right here is a magnet.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You'll go outside and they see that and they're going to be acting a fool. They testing you because you already been pre-selected. They might not even like you, but they just want to see what it's going to go, because that is a demonic thing. Because if they can separate the harmony between you and your significant other, then anything that y'all try to work on, it's going to be halfway done at best.
Yep, I agree with that. Yeah.
I told y'all I'm married and I don't wear a ring, and my wife know, because when I used to wear my ring, girls would always come and try to talk to me.
Facts.
I believe it. I've seen it.
It's something about you.
I heard women, they go for the married. They want the married guy. They want the guy that's with someone, because
No, they don't want us. They want somebody else's somebody.
No,
it ain't even really us.
I'm trying to tell you what they say. They like to be the side chicks because they don't want the responsibility of being the main chick. They just want the fun and the money and all that kind of stuff. They don't want the attachment. That's what they be saying. Why they want to be side pieces.
I know that ain't the show, but how do you feel about the side piece epidemic? Because it is rising, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not rising. It's just being publicized.
Oh.
It's always been around.
Oh, okay.
It's less shameful. It's less shameful. Yep. Right. It's not most like everything else.
And they move differently. Like back in the day, side chicks knew their place. It wasn't being going to the wife's house and starting fights with the wife and showing up at the man's job and all that. You knew your place. I'm coming to your house, get your little back wet, give you a little money on the side. That's it. You know. But now the side chicks want main wife treatment. Want to be want to stay a side chick. You know, I've seen this one lady who's like, you know, I got an insurance policy on him too. So his wife ain't got nothing on me. So when he died, I'm gonna get money too. That's how they moving. They moving. Yeah, it's no longer taboo or hush or shameful or whatever. It's glorified now. That's all that is. It's always been around.
Yes, ma'am.
My grandma used to say they were kept women. That's
Yep.
So,
yep.
And you know what? Since you guys, do y'all think that because I know, like when my uncle was talking to my cousins and stuff, he said you better learn how to control your beach. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think that these guys that we having all these, I don't think they know how to control their beaches.
I gotta control you.
But you have to lay down the rules to engage.
Why?
Right. And rules can be broken.
But it shouldn't be if you can't.
why does him need rules?
For the side piece, you supposed
God damn it.
You want to be with him, you gonna do whatever you need.
Right. You knew what it was when you came into the door.
No problem with him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
You
think
sit up and be a kept woman for him.
I don't think the women got the memo. I don't think they understand what the side piece is supposed to be or what the role is. So somewhere, somehow they got crossed because
why not though?
They moving like differently than back then.
So you believe they don't know the rules?
I don't think these young girls don't know the rules. I don't. They on something else. They are. These young girls on something else.
Whores, Jezebel. See, all women. Let me tell you, I have a theory. All women have a Jezebel spirit in them. This is what I truly believe. I believe we all have it. It's just certain women tap into it. So that's why when you see like Russell, what's his name? Russell. What's Sierra's husband name?
Russell Wilson, I think.
Right. You're right. Everybody think he a cornball, right? But sitting next to Sierra, he's so fine, he's so sweet, he's so all you think, oh, I want a Russell Wilson. You wasn't thinking about that nigga before he was standing next to his woman.
Yeah.
That Jezebel spirit had that coochie jumping for somebody's husband. Horse, Jezebel. See.
Yeah, I agree. I did a whole show on it, but you know.
So, I mean, it solidifies the point, and not only that, it drives it home because that spirit gets activated when y'all see somebody else's husband. That's disturbing.
Yep.
Settle that little hot coochie down, girl. That's woman's husband.
You know I love you. What the fuck is wrong with you? My bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying my bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying, y'all.
Okay.
I can't sleep.
Oh man.
That shit is hilarious.
That's my shit, yo.
I just think that the game isn't the same when it comes to the side chick. Like they switched it for real, because like when I was listening to my aunties them talk, you know, they was saying like, you know, the women you were hidden,
right?
You weren't. You know,
you gave us so many examples, and you asked the perfect question, sis. Like, is it possible nowadays? And how can it be when lying, the window on lying is like this? You can't say you somewhere and don't be. I could like ping you. You can't say you talking to somebody that you wasn't. I can go in your phone and find out. You can't, like, it's a lot of lying that you can't do. And playing kind of consists of lying. Like I said, you elevating and playing at the top of the level, but you kind of, you know, playing a game or playing a character or lying to a couple to kind of keep the party going. And in this day and time, you just can't, with the cameras and the surveillance and all of that. It's not possible. So I don't even see how, you know, honesty wouldn't be the best policy. And I said, like, now the vibration of people, like, everybody's down with the fuckery. So to say I want 2 or 3 women, they probably like women. So, you know, it just gets into this thing where all you got to do is find the right one, and they'll buy it. And then it depends on what y'all gonna build around that and on top of that. But that's a whole nother conversation.
That's just like with the girl that was on the Ann girl that was on Fatty Showed Up With You. Like when after the guy, because you know, I even said in my review, I was like, I believe that man he was giving her out, and she went anyway. I think that's why he told her 2 days before that flight. Like, let me tell her now, because any guy that just want to smash, they would have waited till they got the coochie and then told her. You know what I mean? You know, it would have been, but he told her 2 days before. Like, he probably looked at her like she probably a good girl, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell her now.
Nah, that was being a player.
She went anyway.
He told her exactly what she wanted to hear.
That he was married?
Yep. She wanted that competition. She wanted that competition.
She lied to herself.
Yep. He told the truth and she supplied the lie, and she came on and did what she was supposed to do. And then when she found out that she could not take that place, she stuck around longer. And then she got mad.
Right. That's why I was getting to that part. I was just talking about, I think he was giving her out the first time he told her.
No, that was doing this. That was the lie. Really.
Me personally, I don't think that happened.
Y'all said that too. I think personally,
so. Right? Yeah. Because look, hey, Sean, my shit circular because it's true, right? The trouble didn't start until he told her the truth the first time. That's when the trouble started.
about the other women, the other
Right.
women. Not
Remember that's
yeah,
when she lost
yeah,
it, right?
that's when she lost it.
He said, not verbatim, but I quote, right? If I'm cheating on my wife, what make you think I'm gonna be with just you, right?
Facts.
Right.
Not back. See what I'm saying? She lied to herself. She lied to everybody. She lied to herself, right? Oh, I got a girl already come through. But what difference does it make? If you got one, you got two, right?
Tell him.
Because she thought she was gonna be number 2, and I don't think that he had a conversation with her about being a second wife either.
She thought she was gonna be 1A.
She made the story more than likely. She made up the story in her head.
Bro, this shit is built for Tubi. shit is crazy work, man.
More than likely. She thought she was gonna get her a big baller shot caller. Let me get out here and whoop this stuff on him and see what's what. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was.
She said she saw them computers and she was like, he balling.
Yep.
Right. And Tony Golden pointed out he was vanilla.
I mean, ain't they all now? It's 2026.
Yeah.
They don't want us no more. No more brothers no more.
And Fatty said something too. He was like, why you couldn't get someone in your area, right? Like, why this man all the way on the other side of the ocean? You know, since you're the it girl with the body and all that kind of stuff. Why you couldn't find nobody like right here? And she got on my nerves.
How can somebody in the States don't come with no plane ticket? That's a bus ride. She don't want no bus ride. She want a plane ticket. These people are opportunists over everything. And if you can, kill two birds with one stone, or since it's 2026, you could feed two birds with one scone. You do that. And again, I'm telling you, if they could get paid off they coochie twice, they will. If they could get flued out versus just down the street or the next city over, they're gonna do that because they're opportunists overall. And this is why shit looks pop the balloon generation. A reason to disqualify. Your shirt was blue. So if it was brown, I'm clapping cheeks. Like, I don't even get this generation because it just tells on itself. He told a story today about a girl, lobbying to her friend about, you should leave your man. He don't take you on vacations and he don't do what I think he should do for you as a husband. And this is the day and the time that we live in, that she can depict her perception and her onto this next woman thinking what she gonna leave her man so you could go and clap his cheeks. And then again, it becomes the story we've been telling for years. And that's why the game don't change, just the players. But y'all got it though. Shout out to my bro.
I got a question. So y'all remember the infamous Chanel bag?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm on the board the Chanel bag. I got a question for you guys. What do you think her gift was that she did not want to tell nobody? Remember, because she kept saying, we exchanged expensive gifts, we exchanged meaningful gifts, and
I think she made most of it up.
I don't know.
I'm just
If she made it, she could have said, well, I got him a bracelet, a watch or something, but she would not tell what she would do.
And this is why I say it's not true, right? It's her, to me, it's her compilation of her feelings and thoughts of how it went in her head. Because especially in a situation like that where it's except for people who might know her in real life, she would not waste the time. She would not waste a minute to drop dirt on a dude's name.
Right.
Ain't nothing a woman love doing more, saying what she did better for that man than what he ain't do for her. Girl, I paid for his school. I filled out his applications, girl. Shoot, I the one who made sure he got his CDL and his license in order.
Right.
Nah, I think she made most of it up on the fly.
Yeah, because it was like, especially when they started drilling her. Pause. Am I supposed to say pause? Pause.
You're not a man. You don't have to say that.
It's either or for you. I mean,
Y'all know what I'm saying? When they was questioning her, she was getting like upset. To even the tone of her voice changed, especially when Leosha was like going at her. It's like, y'all don't understand. She was going to the Bible and all this kind of stuff. I was like, oh my God. And I saw her on Bruiser.
I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
Did you see the Uncle Rick, brother? Did you see it?
I was like, nah, I'm good.
I don't watch Bruiser.
Yeah, I really don't.
You don't want to see it either. This man was literally teaching her exactly what she wanted. How to be a side chick, a better side chick.
That explained the smoke show then on Ali's side. No, that makes perfect sense.
He was telling, he was giving her advice. He had people up there, and I'm gonna clip this one. This one white conservative Christian woman came with it and was literally giving her advice on how to remain a side chick.
Oh,
I thought she was a conservative Christian woman, but lady, what? I was floored. I was like, oh wow, this is not.
Just like
you said, Jeremy, I was like, is this would Ali talk about that flip flopping?
Hey, make a lot of sense now. Because I was like, God, what did he do? Nah, okay, I see what you did.
Yeah, he literally was giving her advice on how, be better at her side chickens.
That white lady was like, bring back concubines, 2026.
Something. We're gonna be the handmaids out here.
It's all about control, like you alluded to earlier, Jeremy. And when these ladies have a lot of control and power right now, and what they're doing with the power just shows their true nature. Maybe, speaking of what Ricky was talking about a little bit earlier, but I just see now in 2026, women have a tremendous amount of power, financial, political, social. And with that, they want to delete their babies, divorce their husbands, and walk away from their families and just pass out coochie. So with the power, this is what they choose to do with it. So, be careful out there, man, because it's not going to get better before it get worse. It get worse first. It get greater later, but it get worse first.
But they say they
what they say.
Right. What
they say a lot. They say a lot.
But they say that they under the patriarchy and they trying to take away all the rights.
They do.
Right.
They do.
That's how they got the power.
But you just laid out all this power and stuff that they have. So why are they complaining about the power?
The patriarchy gave them the power.
Right. That's how they got the power.
That's why I don't understand what they're complaining about. Y'all got power. You got autonomy over your bodies and all that kind of stuff. But yet you still complaining about the men having control over you? I'm so confused.
Because if we keep complaining about it, then it will never happen. If we keep sounding the alarm, there's no way this is going to happen. Because if we stay quiet, our voting could be taken away. So we're gonna keep saying something. We're gonna say the most outrageous stuff. My body, my choice. Obviously, it's your body, your choice. Or like Ricky said, it'd be bad out here. Of course, it's your body, your choice. That's a lie. We already know that's the case, but you can keep saying it because you want to ensure that you keep your power. It's very tactical. Word of the night.
I think either Fatty or Ali was having a back and forth with Jazz, and he kept asking her, "What laws are you saying that other than the baby deletions that you're saying is being taken away from you?" And she couldn't name one because there is none. So I don't understand what the fight is about.
And thanks to the patriarchy, that's not taken away either. That just means that you have to go somewhere. And guess what? Most companies will pay for the travel now. So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
They want the power without the responsibility. That's all it is.
Let's go.
This idea that women are nurturing, well, what's your evidence for it? other than we give birth, and anyone can do, like a dog can do that, a cat. So I don't think that makes us nurturing. I just don't see
biological makeup that women are nurturing, and I'm not saying all women are nurturing. Of course, there are bad women out there, and there are also fathers who abuse their children. So we're not going to only say that only women.
I will say no, but it is a fact that the majority of abuse is done by women. Like, imagine
say it all. We never say it all.
I actually didn't. I didn't, but I said the majority. I said the majority. Okay, are you trying to nitpick here? Or are you trying to understand what I'm saying? One out of 3 women have killed a kid, and the majority of abuse is done by women. You're the one that's misrepresenting that by saying I'm lying, because that's true. The majority.
You say a man never abused
the majority. They rarely. Okay, so when it comes to the abortion, I think it's actually very realistic to not get pregnant. And in fact, men have made it so easy to not get pregnant. Women said, I want to have casual sex. So the men said, here you go, here's condoms. And then the women said, no, I want to let him hit it raw. And they said, fine, do that. Here's plan B. They still couldn't do it. They're like, just take this pill the next day. Can you take it? And they're like, no, we can't do that. And so then they said, all right, here's an IUD, 99% effective. You shove it up there and then you're done. You don't have to worry about this. Can you do that? The women said, no. They said, here's a pill. Can you take this pill daily? Can you do it? And the ladies are like, no, it's too hard. They said, okay, we've done all this research. Track your cycle. You can only get pregnant a few days of the month. And the women said, no, we can't do that either. They're like, here's an ovulation stick. You can even track when you're ovulating. Here, you can track it on your phone. Can you do that? And the women said, no, that's too hard. Here's a stick for your arm. You can shove this in your arm. Can you do that and not get pregnant? And the women still said no. They said, okay, here's an abortion pill where you can just take the pill in the first month. Is that enough? Is that enough for you guys? And they said, no, that's still too hard. It's tough being a woman because my gender just lets me down a lot. You know what I mean? If we were so nurturing, we wouldn't raise such terrible kids. My sister works at a daycare, and she says she sees a stark difference between the kids with 2 parents and 1, or the kids with the.
I mean, I detect no lies. I mean, y'all don't like it. She ain't saying nothing wrong.
Hey, she cooked their ass. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
That's when you start to see it's just about power. It's not about any of the stuff that y'all talking about. It ain't about equality. Equality is shelter for men and women. It's WIC and MIC. It's lobbying for men's rights and paternity. That's equality. Superiority is believe all women.
Mm-hmm.
If Amber Heard would have got, if she'd have pulled that off, oh my!
Oh, that would have been the end of everybody.
Like they were trying to, like they think they're better than everybody else. It's only men, women, and children.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's no believe all men and there's no believe all children, how do you even think that you could even fly that flag of believe all women just because they women? That's superiority. And I come from the 80s, man. Al Bundy said, no, ma'am.
Telling you, man, they just want control without no responsibility. They little big ass kids, bro. They want to be able to tear the house out, but not pay for the walls to go up, right? They want to be able to burn the food, but say they made dinner. They're like, I honestly think like it's like real life penis envy, right? They just mad because they not a man.
Yeah.
For real. You know how we see these little weirdos that can't be good at men's sports, so they go to girl sports. They the opposite of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Welcome, Ali, to the
What up, Ali?
Hey, I said I was gonna put. I'm gonna try to pull up if I can. I try to send people over your way, so I'm trying. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for coming through.
But I'm trying to do better. Fatty been punching me in the back of the head, man. I got to make sure I do my rounds. Man. How y'all doing? Hey, Mister, he said, "How you doing, Uncle Ricky? How you doing, my brother?
Good, man.
My brother Jeremy, how
well.
you doing, man? How y'all
Happy
doing?
birthday to you, man. How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm getting older.
Hey, every
but
day.
I'm getting younger.
Come on, man. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Father Time on our side. It's our turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ali, I'm glad you came up because I have one of your clips I wanted the men to react to.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
You and Ask the Brother was going at it.
Uh-oh. Okay. We was going at it? I thought we were just having a conversation. We was going at it.
But you know,
I think I remember what you're talking about too.
It was kind of
I think I remember what you were talking about too. We were just having a back and forth like brothers do in the barbershop. That's all. And what a little locker room talk.
Well, y'all had a difference of opinion, and brother, I gotta do that thing. So I'm gonna play the clip and then take over for a second.
Issues if she still doesn't want to come through with it. So my suggestion is if you're honest from the beginning, then she already knows what's on the table if she decides to renege.
So I disagree with that, my brother.
That's fine,
So,
and that might work for you. That might work
right.
for you.
No. So let me
that
get
with
my
Raphael, with Jonathan, with Smell the Roses.
Right.
I believe that people who are getting it are understanding that the way in which I'm going to be able to maintain a long-term marriage and relationship in 2025 is that I actually have to establish this foundation from the beginning.
Right. So there's a problem with what you're saying, and this is why Andrew Wilson and Coach Greg Adams had this conversation right here. You can't control a woman changing her mind. Mika and majority of women already have professed the fact that most women don't listen, most women don't cooperate, most women are going to do things that's benefiting them. So even if you get a woman to do all these things, you told her from the get-go, hey, I'm going to be dealing with multiple women, I'm going to be having threesomes, and she says okay in the beginning, that's good for right now. Like Fatty says, most of these sisters change their mind. And I'll tell you one more, to double down on certain things. The more phenomenal the man is, the more she believes her worth goes up, and she'll compromise that man even faster than the man that isn't working as hard as that man as well too. Because a lot of men who have to extend themselves typically are showing a woman that he needs something else outside of himself to get this woman. But the problem about what you're saying, and not saying that it should be that way, is the fact that even if you break down all those things and she concedes to that and commits to that, Raphael is the only person that I know can read the stats right. Most of these marriages are ending because of lack of commitment. She's not going to commit to what she commits to. The same reason most women get with men is the same reason they leave them. They liked it at the beginning, they don't like it at the end, or they didn't like it in the beginning, and now they like it at the end. And what Fatty was talking about, they'll beg to get back with you. So if we lived in a society where women honored their word and their word went in the sand and the water can just brush it off, I support what you're saying 100%. But most of these women change their minds, brother.
You learn a lesson. Women's weakness is seeing it to believe it. They have to see it to believe it. And the man's strength is, why not just show you what I want you to see to get what I want from you? That's why women always say men ain't shit, is because you got to see it to believe it. But a smart man will show you exactly what you want to see to get what he want. And the next thing you know, he leave you high and dry because he knew the whole time that you wanted something out of him and he gave you what you wanted. That's why men ain't shit to women. Goddamn.
Catch the full video only on YouTube.
Well, no.
that video is still that what that dude said is amazing, man. But it's still, hey, I said it and I meant it.
Let's go. No, that was good work. Good work, Ali. Any thoughts on the video, fellas?
I mean, the simple fact is, again, they just prove points that when a man meets a woman, he wants her to stay the same, but she's looking for a man to change, right? Like I said, they lie to themselves, even in these situations with Stefon Diggs. More than likely, they knew what was popping, but they said to themselves, he's going to change for me. Right. And the thing that even attracted it to him more than likely is they saw him with some chick that they considered lit or beautiful or whatever. Right. Oh, he pulled her. What you say, Jeremy, that pre-selection, right? She already see that he got this chick with her. He's already been validated with the women by the women he's with. My shit is circular because it's true. Right. So then they get into it and they call him a liar when they the ones who really lied to themselves, and they wake up to tell lies. Right. It's like you knew this is what's crazy, right? It's like you messing with a dude that women like, that they're attracted to. It's simple, right? You expect them to stop all that just because they with you.
Facts.
It's a lie they tell themselves, right?
That's a fact. That's what they think. What you think, Jeremy? What you got, man?
So I think the only thing I add to what Ricky said is the fact that, yes, women want us to change, and we don't normally do that. We normally stay the way we are, stay our course so we can finish what we need to finish. But they constantly want to evolve. They constantly want more. If it wasn't that way, then we wouldn't be having conversations about, hey, I want to move to a bigger house when it's just two of us. Let's just stay where we at. So yeah, I do think that it's an issue for both sides, but more importantly, I mean, with him, he should have just paid what he owed. He thought he was the guy. You are a player, but you're not him. You should have paid what you owed. The second you move that woman into that house, the BBL, and she cooking bologna sandwiches, and you letting her stay in there, and you know she can't halfway cook, but she freaky though. So you keep her there, and then natural selection happen. Cardi B come in. Now you're doing something with her. Now she thinks that she's just as high as you and Cardi B. So now the price go up. But you can't afford the price. And you really upset that she even asked you for the price. So now we know that there was a price on you. And like I said before, if you're him, there is no price.
So I disagree with that. I think him pays way more than the regular guy pays. And he get compromised worse than the average guy. He loses way more. And what the woman does with that guy is that she uses him for social mobility. So she uses him to increase her value and her reputation. And not only that, if she gets him and she gets the best guy that all these women wanted, now she wants the man to get a maid. Now she wants the man to get a cleaner. Now she wants that man to get a cook. Now she wants to rest in what we call her soft girl era. And she wants this man to give her the leisure life. So a lot of men that are professed to be him, and they might just be him too, they get compromised worse than the average guy. At least if you get with this woman, when you average or don't have that much, you get to see if she actually liked you, because that's our other talking point, is that if the woman actually like you, you ain't got to do nothing at all. All you got to do is lead her to you. Anything outside of you means she don't actually like you. She likes everything else, the reputation, the power, the resources. But that part where she wants us to change is she wants to see how much she can control you. She wants to see how much she can get you to look stupid. She want to see how much she'll get you to entertain her. She want to get you in a position to see how far, again, that she could put her foot up your behind and you like it, and to see how stupid she can get you to be for her. But the problem is, if most women, not all our women, right? The men who got great wives, that's a different ball game. She manipulates you to make you a better man. She manipulates you with love. She does it to increase your power and to make you a more valuable man, to be a better man for her in good ways and for your children. But for the most part, a lot of women, when they get the men to do what they want them to do and get all that control, they actually resent the guy. And then they reject the guy for being able to control them. That's the crazy thing. So again, like I said in that video with Ask a Brother, even if she gets everything she wants, one of the worst things you can do to the modern woman is give her everything, and it makes her miserable.
She'll resent you for it.
Yes,
that's a fact. So here's my question.
Let's drop, listen, because she finally has to be a woman for the first time in her life, typically, because everybody typically was probably doing something for her, and she knows better too. We're not going to be. I'm not the brother to say these women are delusional and stupid. They are very intelligent. In regards to how to manipulate men. I'm not going to say they're the smartest people in the world, but they know how to manipulate men. So,
Ali, the word for the night is tactical. They're very tactical.
That's the word for the night.
Yes, but it's easy. And you know what? I'll say we giving them too much credit, because the only reason they can get away with it is when we care, Uncle Ricky. Like if you don't give a damn about woman, she can't play no tricks on you.
You know me.
Soon as you care about her, let the games begin. She can use any move, and she probably will get you a little bit because you actually care about this woman.
Oh man, that's when the real game starts, is when you love her. Because then you have to learn to manage that between within yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're the romantic ones. Right? We're the romantic ones. Right? We're the nurturing ones. Right? If this is bizarre world, what y'all should do is take everything that they say that they're good at and flip it to us, because that's really what's going on right now.
That's leading to my question. I was going to ask you, and then I'm going to ask you about the topic, Ali, since you just got here. But who perpetuates this player narrative more, men or women?
Well, we already answered that question. A man can't determine who a player is. It's determined by the women. So it's got to be them.
That's a fact. Clarity for the people in the back and the ones that just came. How about you, Uncle Rick?
I told y'all, women who decide which men are lit.
Can you hear me?
Okay?
Oh,
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Got you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Women decides which men are lit, right? Which men have access, right? It's like it's simple, man. Like a dude can't get in VIP by himself unless he pay.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? A man with a bunch of bad bitches can get in VIP for free.
Facts.
Right? It's just what it is. Like, I understand people don't like it, but at the baseline of it, when we get past the minutia, that's what it is. We validate each other. It's just what it is. Because to tell the truth, if it's not for, if we talking about taking money out of it in business, again, getting to the baseline of your manhood, most men can give a fuck what another man think of him. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Right? So, but what do I know? What do I know?
What y'all think about what T.O. said? Men will manipulate themselves to deal with them.
Yes.
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 Ali.
Yeah.
Yes. So the player there that you already know, the worst part of society, women support the most. So we know that the players, they support the player narrative and they support the players. They support the 304s. They support the cheaters. They support the LGBT community. They support the gay man. They support the trans. They support the fat woman. They support the liars. They support the fabrics of every part of what's worse in our society. That's why we always have that lane. So when women stop supporting what's bad in order to make it look good, to justify and validate themselves, then we'll have less problems with the way men and women conduct themselves. But when we're looking at the hoe, when we're looking at the sucker, when we're looking at the soft man, the weak man, the woman raised both those individuals. Most men are going to raise strong men and they're going to raise strong women. So it's typically women who are raising these type of kids or these type of adults who never stop being kids. And Petty, if you see a dysfunctional person that's out of control and over emotional, are they typically raised by a woman or a man?
By a woman. Most definitely. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. So, well, I do have a question though, because I be listening to people on the panels and stuff. If we say that the women are the ones that's pushing the bad behavior, what can be done to steer the women away from that? Like
whoop y'all ass.
Oh Lord.
You want the truth or the lie?
I want the truth.
Whoop y'all ass.
Well, then you're gonna get locked up. Then give me something else other than whooping.
I can't.
No, but listen to what Uncle Ricky just said. If the kids are acting up, the women expect us to whip them. If the man is acting up and disrespects you, you expect us to whip him too. When is it justifiable to whip a grown woman?
I mean, let them tell it. Let them tell it. She could be whooping your mama and you shouldn't put hands on her.
That's right. If you're a real man, and that's they use that in their arsenal, sis. They know that at the end of the day, that's a fact.
Like what else? Let me ask you a question, Red. You say what could we do? What else could be done? That's the question. What else could be done to try to get them to be right? To walk a righteous path, to be honorable women. What else could be done?
I don't think because I say this on my channel all the time. My content is not for these old hoes, okay? It's for the babies. It's for the young girls. I think nothing can be done with the older women. I'll say past 20, 25 or whatever. Anyway, I think any girl.
Hey, but at 25, their frontal lobes aren't even developed yet.
I was about to change it. I would say like right out, like you in high school, like after high school, you out of luck because she already Cardi B, Sexy Red Dawn. But
I guess the focus has to be on the babies in order to see a change in the future, because it's over now, I think, for this generation. What do you guys think? Oh, welcome Truth Teller to the stage. Hi, Truth. How you doing? You done changed your name? The Blu-ray.
You mute, brother.
You on mute.
My bad. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Rick, what it do, people?
What's good with you, my boy? What's popping with you, man?
Salute.
You know, Ali sent the gang over here, so we pulled up.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Coming through. So what do you think? Do we think we just need to focus on the younger generation, because we're going to talk blue in the face to these older ones? Because if not, I don't think it's going to do anything. They're setting their ways. They're not going to change.
I'm still trying to get so what was the actual question? Because I'm still trying to get the gist of the conversation, because I literally just came in.
Ali was talking about, the women support all the bad behaviors, with the LGBT, the players, the debauchery and stuff. And I asked the men, what can be done to change that, to steer the women into the right direction? And Uncle Ricky said, beat them.
Man,
I was asking, is there another way?
Well, Uncle Rick has a point, and let me tell you where I could understand where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go to Iran, Dubai, some of these other countries, the women don't have certain rights. And so you don't have a bunch of single mothers, you don't have a bunch of promiscuity going on in these countries where women don't have any rights. Now, I'm not saying beat them across the head, put your hands on them and all that, and I can understand that. But when women have less rights, civilization, there's less degeneracy. I can say that for sure.
So do we think that because women have too many rights, it's making them become even more debaucherous? So the more
we gotta bring shaming back for sure. Like that's another problem.
How can you bring shame back when they are covered by the law for a lot of things?
It's rights without responsibility. I think that what we need to do is start giving them responsibility that comes with their rights. For example, if you are a whole person and you can do all these things and you get married and divorce happens, it's 50-50 down the way. That's just how it is. Also, the draft is about to come up. Yeah, you going. Stuff like that. Like it needs to be across the board. Also, when you're in a corporate environment, in the SA need to go both ways, because you a boss too, and you was looking at me and you was making me feel uncomfortable. They need to be both ways, because what's going to happen is, just like in some of these states that have changed the divorce laws, divorce dropped because there was no incentive to do it anymore. We've given them the incentive to be their own people, and then we provide the avenue and the finances and the backing and the police and other men to keep the man in check so that they can do what they want to do. Remove that, because you're a full person, right? So we need to lean more into letting them have all their rights and the responsibility that come with it.
So then,
or we could just beat.
No, we can't beat them. So then I would think that stripping away some of the protection is the answer. So like I think is it Kentucky that has a new law?
They would first have to acknowledge that they're protected.
That part.
Yeah, they always saying they're not protected. Yeah. Okay.
That part, sis.
Beat them.
Rick, you stupid.
I mean, I mean, for shock value, you would say that, but again, like, look at superiority and what superiority is. That means you're above everybody else, y'all, and they the only ones that can't have hands put on them. I come from Bed-Stuy, and I tell you, sis, that was a way of life. Say something else, I slap the shit out you. Say one more word. Say one more fucking word, nigga. I bet I be slapping the shit out you, and I bet you they ain't say nothing else. And that defines you. You start to look at, what kind of person am I? Am I to say something else person after someone says something like that? And they're the only gender of people that don't have that threat. Children, men, and women. It's only 3 of us. And again, if we could lay hands on the children and some of them lobby for it. Oh, what she said? Smack her in the mouth. Oh, what she said? Put hands. Oh, what she said? Yo, we gonna find other ways. I told you I was one of those families. Like, we gotta find other ways to discipline these kids. We cannot just lay hands on them every time they do something. What they gonna do when they go outside? Lay hands, lay hands, lay hands. But it has to be a threat. They have to know daddy might, I don't know, I'd rather have mommy do it, because daddy, if he do it, he might beat me to the brink of not living no more.
Facts.
And an ass whooping is humbling. That's a saying where I come from. You do not be talking all crazy to somebody that just whooped your ass yesterday.
Facts.
Or the potential of getting your ass whooped. You will come.
They don't have that. Like, that shit is just not on their playboard. And that's not fair to everybody else, because everybody else, that shit is in play. When two men see each other, we know there's an invisible line there. And if somebody say something, now that line comes out. Cross that line, bro.
It's over with.
And we're going to have to shake it up. And this is what society has moved away from, but it's a little more detrimental than it is beneficial. You guys let me know if I'm crazy.
So it's about the lack of consequences for actions for women, basically.
Power with no responsibility. Whether it goes right or wrong, it doesn't matter. This is what we talk about when a single mom will say, okay, if my son make it to the league, I'm the greatest mom in the world. But if it ain't, if he wasn't shit, it's the daddy's fault.
Facts. And I'll go a step further. Like, even with the people that, like, in schools, if a girl is messing with a young man at school or a young boy at school, she's not gonna get the same backlash as if it was a grown man messing with a young woman or a little girl. Now it's the same thing, and in most cases they do way more, but they don't get that perk walk like a dude gets. They don't get publicized like a dude gets. It's just now starting to get publicized. Everybody know that one teacher that used to be doing something wild. That was a girl. So yeah, it's gotta be equal. But the thing is, how can it be equal if
it's not equal? They ain't gonna never be equal.
If the basket's inners run the world, then how can we?
Yeah, they can't be scrolls though. And that's the whole thing. I said that since the first day I came in here. We fighting against scrolls. Like they're kids when they want to be, they're men when they want to be, and then they women when they want to be. And that shit ain't fair. It's hard to beat a scroll, my nigga. We watch Marvel.
That's funny.
Can't shapeshift into, nigga, I'm equal as you. I make as much money as you, but hold the door for me.
That's crazy.
And then I don't want no responsibility or consequences if this relationship ends, because it's all your fault. You can't have all three, and we don't let the kids play double dutch and jump in and out of being an adult and being a teenager and being a kid and being an adult and being a kid. And daddy, can you help me with this? But daddy, you trying to ruin my life. Daddy, you trying to control me, but can you pay for this? Nah, we don't do that. You're going to pick a role and you're going to play your position. And when they try to eliminate themselves from that, again, it's not that they women, because again, I got one. I got a sister. I'll take what they do. But y'all just, I'm not going to let y'all have me thinking I'm walking in this minefield and y'all just get to lay landmines whenever you want. And one step, kaboom. Because now I'm a sucker if I'm like, yeah, I'm going to, all right, let me avoid this landmine and let me avoid this one in her period every month. And then my daughter is, daddy, you try, and then let me avoid this one and let me pay all of the bills. And I'm not avoiding all them fucking landmines. I'll walk on all of them and blow them all up. But men don't have this mentality nowadays. They want to more appease. And again, it goes back to the money and the aesthetics and all of the shit that that they play into. But at the end of the day, look at what we see. So maybe I'm crazy or old or both. But y'all let me know. What up, Poppy?
Happy Pronto.
Yo, what's good?
Poppy.
What's good, family? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing?
What up?
You're going, bro.
Man, same shit, different toilet, man. You know how it is.
What?
That's a man colloquialism. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God.
Rick, she always say what?
whole thing. She's just so sheltered.
Y'all be traumatizing me.
We are savages, Red Lips. You wouldn't understand that.
Oh my goodness.
But I
Every
think
man on the panel.
Red was going somewhere when she talked about the whole Kentucky, when she brought up Kentucky, and we didn't really elaborate on that when they start giving equal rights.
Right.
When a man gets, if a woman divorces a man in Kentucky now, she can't take all his assets. She doesn't walk away the winner in the situation. So like if you can strip them from their rights and make them earn their keep, if you decide to leave this institution, then I think a lot of them will think twice and about some of their decisions that they make and get out their feelings for sure.
I don't think that's going to be. Well,
it's already been proven,
across the
Blanco,
country.
because the marriage rate, the divorce rate done already dropped 50% since they instituted that.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm saying is for the most part, they usually want to find more ways to kind of like leave their family because they know they can go get with another man. And if correct me if I'm wrong, they get divorced. No party had to pay child support for the other party, right?
I can look it up.
That's how. Is that how it is, right? Like it's like a automatically 50-50, right? Like no child, no money.
Different rules, Blanco.
Yes. No, I agree with you, and that's the point because, and this is what it comes down to, it, right? And this is how I know that's not going to be like a winning formula. That's not going to be successful across the country because this is all about money. Okay, there is no way in hell that the American government going to sign off on a policy or on a formula to start giving men and women 50-50, no money involved they're going to cheat themselves out of billions of dollars per year, bro. That's big business right there, bro. That's why they love to include themselves in men and women matters because they want their cut. And I seriously doubt that it's going to be like a winning formula in the next 5, 10, 20 years.
But we're talking about what can be done. We're not talking about the problem. We're talking about the solution.
So Kentucky has an equitable distribution state now. Basically, it's divided fairly, but not 50-50. So what they're taking into consideration is the length of marriage, each spouse's contribution, earning potential, tax consequences, and child-related responsibilities. Also, the debts are going to be divided the same way. So, for example,
at the end of the day, the man is not losing 100%.
No, because most women come in with debt, like school debt and stuff like that. Well, guess what? It's not on him to pay for that no more. You're gonna have to still pay your school loans off. And
Blanco, you got to think about this. A lot of times, some women are coming in a marriage with nothing and then leave with everything.
Absolutely, but that's not the majority. I believe that's the minority of cases. Like because most people are regular folks, 9 to 5 for the most part. The whole alimony shit. If I had to put a number, I would say it gotta be under 20-15%. I want to say 10, but I wanna give myself some rooms. I want to say 15 to 20.
But Blanco, think about that hard working 9 to 5 man that done saved up his pension, retirement, and 401k.
Yeah.
And then that woman get to take half of that. That destroys some men, bro, literally.
No, I agree with you. I'm 100% with you, but the point that I'm trying to make is the queens will still leave you because they know they will leave me and they end up with Blu-ray. So now I still got to take care of my kids, right? So even though I don't have to give her nothing financially, some way we all going to have to give her something financially because we got kids in the middle. That's just how it is, right? And at the same time, Blu-ray gonna be taking care of her, so she's still gonna win, bro. She's still gonna win. These queens,
not be in the house.
Queens, they know how to monkey wrench themselves, bro. And that's one of the few things I disagree with the man Kevin Samuels. When he say winter is coming, that's not true. Winter is not coming for as long as the women look better than the 4, she gonna get wiped up.
So do you think majority of women getting wiped up, Blanco?
Yes, sir.
No, they're
Yes, sir.
not.
Is it a long distance?
Blanco,
Hold on. Is it a
majority-
long? Hold on. Let me
majority.
finish so you can understand where I'm going. Hold on. Is it like a long-lasting relationship? Probably not. So you got me there. But most of these women, they got plenty of men. After them, they get in a relationship with them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Is that successful? No. However, they get whatever they need to get from there, and they move on to the next guy and keep doing that thing over and over again. For a family, that's not a winning formula. But for a hoe, it is.
But that's not marriage, though.
I know. But most of them don't want to marry either. Because if they want to, they would do it. They usually got a lot of suitors.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
most women have those options, Poppy?
Yes, man. All we have to do, listen, you don't have to take my word, because if I have to start talking with the people that live around me, you wouldn't be able to prove it. All we have to do is look at all this dating online joint. The Kendra G's, the Kevin Samuel, the Pineapple. I want to say at least 80% of the women that jump on those dating shows, all of them tell you, I have been proposed 1, 2, and 3 times. Half of them tell you I have been married once and twice. You see what I'm saying? So that tells you right there that the men still want to be with them. They are the one that don't want to be in a marriage, because I've been saying this for years. They don't want to believe me. Women enjoying being hoes.
But Blanco, we understand what you're saying, so we're not pushing back against what you're saying. We're talking about men, a woman being married to a man, and then we're saying that maybe the answer is that if a woman gets married and she can't take everything from a man, that will make them second guess about getting a divorce, is what I'm saying. Because there's a difference between being in a family and then being in the streets and jumping from man to man to man, and he's still dealing with other women. Most women want a faithful man, bro. That's what they want. They want security. Now, like you said, if you're talking about hoes, but every woman, in my opinion, some people disagree. Every woman is not a hoe. See what I'm saying? You got some
most of them
women out here
are.
that really want. You got women out here that want real relationships. Now, you talking about the chick that's out in the club running around doing this, but we got to talk about what caliber woman we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, and I agree with you, bro. But the thing is that whole thing in Kentucky, it would slow it down, but I don't think it would be. I don't think the government gonna let that kind of run wild, because it becomes a money thing, because it's a big incentive to keep these women single. You know what I mean? Petty Red single, in a 5-year span, she probably spent $50,000 on bullshit. Petty Rep in a relationship under a man, in a 5-year span, she probably spent $15,000, because you know why? Because she don't want to be doing girls trip. She ain't gonna be doing brunch with the girls once every Saturday and Sunday. She doesn't have to buy 75 different whips. She don't have to have 75 different lotion in her bathroom, because she got the nigga in her house. So she literally don't need none of that shit at that point. So there is an incentive to keep these women alone, bro, and single, because they know for every dollar that we spend in this country, 76 come from a woman. So it's a big incentive for them to stay alone.
But I think now the government's trying to shifting to more or less families now. Because like a lot of the laws that they're trying to bring up is more family centered. So I don't think the push for single motherhood is going to be the thing. It's more about keeping the family together. Do y'all agree?
I wouldn't say that the government is pushing for that, but I would say, like I say, Kentucky, that's that particular state. So I'm pretty sure it's the state legislative that's making those moves, because they want a certain different.
Oh no, Donald Trump has some things that he's writing. Going to be incentivizing, family, more women having babies, more, taking away a lot of the stuff to making the people stay together. So it's not just state. There's some other stuff that's coming down the pipeline that's going to be kind of geared to that.
Right. Is there anything specific that can come to mind?
Let me look it up. Hold on.
So
I think that's a smoke and mirror, man, because
it could be, but it's something that he was,
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. My response to that: what's going to happen when the Dems get back in office, or if the Dems take the House in the midterms?
Well, if we're really talking about money, if we talking about money, then a household, a husband, wife, and kids, they spend more money per capita than a single person. They're also able to get a bigger mortgage because they have more money coming in.
That's true.
Opposed to single people renting or getting apartments. So actually having a family actually brings more economic stability to that area. So yeah, if we talking about money, then they want you to have kids. They want you to be in a mortgage that's going to be 50 years long, and that you're going to refinance at least 3-4 times because the kids got to go to college. So I mean, yeah, if that's the money play,
and that sounds good. That's what they tell you, but that's not really what they're about. Because if they were really about families, they will incentivize those social programs for the man and the woman to be together, and they put like a parameter, like a 2-3 years. Okay, you have kid with Maria over here. Okay, cool. You got 2 years paying. You're gonna pay half of the rent, and y'all can come up. But that's not really what it is, bro. Because it's better to have 2 homes split. I can get rent from 2. What the country is doing, they want to turn everybody into renters. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Okay, so if I turn you, it's 3 companies that are big players, and I'm learning this because I'm teaching myself how to play with the stock market, right? It's 3 companies you got to look out: BlackRock, Vanguard, and then 3 states, right? They buying everything, especially BlackRock and Vanguard, right? They buying all kind of real estate.
So much.
They cold.
So what?
They not playing.
So what happened is. So what happening is you got this high interest rate, right? Most people cannot afford that, right? So what's going to happen is you can afford rent. You got to listen with it, right? And since the man and the woman are split, it's going to be a kid in the middle, right? So guess what? Usually that kid going to be with the mom. So I take the money from the man, right? You're already living a decent life, but guess what? He got to send $400, $500, $600, $700 to this home right here. What's going to happen? I don't get to save. Right? So the house still split, right? What's going to happen with Junior when he grow up? He's going to have to ask for what? For a loan to go to college if you want to go to the college route, or for a loan if you got to go to the trade route. Either way, he got to ask for money. What happened to those loans? Those loans come with interest rate for 10, 20, 30 years. It's a big incentive to keep everybody in debt, bro. So they're not really about family, bro. That's just the story that they tell you, fam. That's a lie.
But from an economical standpoint, Jeremy has a more valid point, if you ask me. Because if you think about this, Blanco, you got a split family and you got a family. Which one would be more stable when it comes to buying a home? Who would buy a home first? A married family or
a married family? A married family or 2 men and women together, which is equal family to me. Because when you say a family, you say married, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason why I ask you is because I know plenty of people that they're not married on paper, but they've been together 15, 20 years. I count that as a married too.
I got you.
And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So here is one of the ideas he's thinking of is the marriage neutrality in welfare. So he knows that welfare supports single motherhood. He wants to make it so that married couples can also benefit from government assistance. The fact the father doesn't have to leave the home in order for the mother or whatever get the assistance. So he wants it to be balanced that you can continue to get assistance even if you are a married couple. So that's one of the things he's looking into. And of course, go ahead.
And I've been saying that for years. I believe that they need to incentivize married couples and not single mothers.
Right.
Facts.
That's one of the ones he's looking into doing that.
Yeah, we should have did that years ago though. If they stop incentivizing no food stamps for single mothers, all this, listen, get your mom and dad to help you out, or go get a job and work. But if they would take away they would not give them any incentives, I guarantee they'll think twice about getting pregnant, leaving their baby daddy, divorcing their husband. But if they were to say, hey, you know what? For married couples, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give y'all $500 a month food stamps. We're going to give y'all this. We're going to add other incentives. We're going to probably give y'all, if you're in a constitution of a marriage and your child goes to college, hey, we're going to give them, so we're going to incentivize this. I'm telling you, that will
He already
literally
did
change
that.
the direction of our communities.
He already did that. Trump already started that a program like that, so that it's actually going to go into the stock market for kids, and they're going to use it for their finances for school or trade.
You talking about the school choice?
Yep.
So hold on, I remember. So he was talking about
a scholarship program.
Because I think the state gets so much money per child, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they were saying instead of giving it to the state, give it to the actual parent.
And that, but no, they're going to give it to the kid. They're going to put it in like a trust fund for the kid,
exactly.
So that goes in interest, so that when it's time for them to go to a school, they can use that.
I remember them talking about it, but I'm just saying, when did they implement it, or how could it be implemented?
Well,
it hasn't gone up.
Yeah, that's the hard part, because right now, Democrats not going to let that go through right now.
Yeah,
that ain't going to happen right now, but he wants to do it. If we're talking about the thing that he's trying to make so that it makes more sense for people to stay married and stay together, yeah.
But have they even voted on it? Because we got the House and the Senate. I mean, well, Republicans got the House and the Senate right now.
They ain't voted on it right now.
It hasn't fully been written up. So I mean, it's still the first year. So we got 3 more years to go.
Yeah, that man snatching presidents out of other countries. A little busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, because the midterms coming up, and if it switch at the midterms, it's for sure not going to get passed.
Yeah, you're right.
Fingers crossed for that. I don't want to be political on here.
Yeah. At the end of the day, them people don't get our best interest, bro. That thing, all of that is kind of like that's a little bomb for you to continue voting their bullshit.
Well, see, Blanco, my issue with that is that we sit back and we say what they're not going to do. Well, what are we going to do? If we're not going to come together as a collective unit and mobilize to make sure that we receive benefits from what we desire, then it's like the wind. It blow and it move, we feel it, then it leaves. You understand what I'm saying? So
that's my question to all of you. So we talking about the government stuff. So, and we know there's not much we can do with that right now, but on a smaller level, when we're talking about the dysfunction in our communities and our families, besides talking about it, and we'll go around, what can be done individually, family-wise, friend-wise, community-wise, as men? What can you guys do now to make a change within the behaviors that's going on with our women and our children, and kind of foster the outcomes that we're looking for? Let's start with brother. He said.
You're on mute.
Yeah. You know me, sis. Put the work in. Like, what are you doing to change the narrative? Like, I tell you all the time, sis, my car is black, my wife is black, my kids is black, my mom is black, my auntie's black, my sister's black, my cat I just got is black. I don't know if the sisters on the internet is working on me, but I'm doing my part. Ain't me.
All right. Jeremy, what do you think?
I think some actionable items that you can do is, first off, you need to know your elected officials. You need to know all of them, and you need to actually vote for the smaller elections, because they make a difference, even all the way down to the dog catcher. You also need to know your chief of police or your constables that's in your area. In Texas, we have constables. Make sure that you know them. Make sure that you form some type of relationship with one of them, because over here they're making a lot of money anyway, so they can shake some hands. I think another thing that you should do is also create a safe space for your kids if you have it, which means that when those student board meetings happen, you need to be there. And if not, you definitely need to read those notes, and you definitely need to file an appeal if you don't like what's being done. Also, you need to show up at your kid's school. That's something that I had said earlier today that I'm going to be trying to do this year. I'm going to join the watchdog program at my kid's school, and I'm going to take time off to go over there and make my presence be known. Another thing you can do without any of the political things is that if you have kids, just my personal opinion, there is an area in the front of our house. It's like a circle. It's like a dead end. We make that safe for all the kids to come and play over there. So like one dad will be out there at all times, just watching the other kids play. And I think making something that simple where they know it's a safe place, where, you know, if all the kids want to walk down there and play whatever, let them do it, and they're safe over there. That's one small thing you can do. So that's what I'm doing. So,
Blue Ray.
Nah, I'm rocking with Mr. What he said, because people have to understand we can sit up here and talk about what we want to do, but charity starts at home.
Yep.
I'm not listening
There
to
you
no
go.
preacher, and his own kids don't attend his church. His own family members don't listen to him. So charity starts at home. I can get on the internet and fake in front for y'all all day long, but when my kid go to school, and I don't get phone calls. When my kid go to school, if I pick up my son late from school, oh, Mr. Curry, don't worry about it. Oh, he's a good kid. He can stay all day. That's the response I get. And then like Mr. Jeremy said, I'm the PTO president at my school. I'm the president. I walk around that school, do what I want to, and I got dreads in my head. The police used to look at me and say, sir, what are you doing? What? Oh, they'll say, oh, that's the president of the school. You know what I'm saying? I walk in there, you know, I just got a little jewelry on right now. I put all my jewelry on, walking there looking like a rapper. No, I'm dead serious.
That's you supposed to do, though.
You know
That's
what
what you're supposed to do.
I really do that in real life. But the imagery I get is not who I am, because people know that's a righteous man, that's an outstanding citizen. I'm just that's just been me all my life, right? So at the end of the day, I'm all about, you know, practicing what I preach. You know what I'm saying? Now you might look at me on the outside and be like, and judge me, and that's fine. But get to know me and see what I'm really doing. I got real action behind me. So you know what I'm saying? Everything that these brothers already said, I can honestly say that I'm doing. Like I really and like I had a mentoring program, keyword had, and I stopped it because, you know, here I am buying Jordans for kids that are not mine, giving money to single mothers that I'm not having sex with, because I'm not crossing that boundary. I'm being a real stand-up guy in the community. But then when you call my phone, because I got to go up to the school and help your kid, you got a problem with my frame of how I'm going to approach and deal with your kid.
Like that. yeah.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm dead serious.
Right.
Then not only that, they have a track meet that's 1 million kids out there. They got a football game that's 1 million kids, basketball game. But when I'm out here holding these conferences for these kids, can't get no support from the community. And I had to really pull back. And that's why a lot of pastors, and I'm gonna go here. A lot of people are saying the reason a lot of PKs, pastor kids turn out the way they're, because the pastor focus so much on the church that they forget their own household. And I had to dial
They neglect their kids.
I'm still waiting on everybody to slide for Jesus, right? Ain't nobody slid for Jesus yet. So
it got to the point where I had to look in the mirror like, bro.
Can we talk about the PK?
No, I'm just saying, like, it got to the point where I'm spending so much money outside. I mean, I'm spending so much time and money outside the house that my kids my priority, not nobody else's children. So it's like I got a heart for it. I'm a called to do it. I'm anointed to do it. But at the same time, y'all got to help me out. So it can't just be a one person thing. Like Jeremy said, hey, it's always a father out there on the lookout for the kids in the community, and one man can't do it by himself. We got to come together. And I'm gonna say this last thing, and then I'm gonna land my plane. And just like Jeremy stated about knowing your elected officials, that's cool. I'm for all that, but we got to come within with a bag.
Yeah, you're right.
If everybody in the neighborhood can go to the local corner store and buy cigarettes all day, buy lottery tickets all day, buy alcohol all day. So let's think about it. If everybody in that neighborhood say, you know what, we're gonna take $1. Every time I go buy a pack of cigarettes, we're gonna take at least $1. We're gonna put $1 in this fund. Every time I buy some alcohol from somebody else that don't even stay in this neighborhood, they're taking resources out our neighborhood, but putting alcohol in our neighborhood, but they won't put it in their own neighborhood. And we come up with some money to the officials, because money talk in government. Let's just
it sure does.
APAC, all these different money talk. We can come to them all they want, but if we ain't coming in with their money, they're not gonna shake and move. Think about, hey, we got 5,000 people, but we got $50,000. Oh, okay. They got numbers and money. Okay. We can get something done with that group of people. I learned my point.
Poppy?
Yeah, I think I agree with what people said over here, but I would like to say it's more internal. I think in order to have a shot, it starts in your house, bro. There is no way around. It's in your house, meaning me because your community is the people that is your community is your family, and then your friends that become family, right? And if you start there with the little ones, right? Because those are the one that matters. Because I believe most people are cup if they are already old. I think they cup, right? So you got to start with the little ones, right? So they can start and you can start pouring into them. Like me, Blu-ray, Mr. Heisei, Jeremy. Let's say we from I don't know, Raleigh, North Carolina, right? We friends. I mean, me and Blu-ray are cousins in real life, so we got the same aunt. Our mothers are our sisters, right? And then Mr. Heisei and Jeremy are our friends, right? That's our community right there. All of us over here. I don't know if Jeremy got kids, right? Jeremy, you got kids?
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay, so I know Mr. Heisei got kids, Jeremy got kids. That becomes our nieces and nephew too, and that's how you start fixing shit up. Because now my kids play with yours. We got our kids in the same. We got our little girls on ballerina and ballet and all that and tennis, just like I got my little girl. You see what I'm saying? At the same time, we start bonding right there. You got a business, I got a business. Hell, you might have a job. You might hook me up with your job. That's your community right there, right? And the next crop start growing over there. Politics, you're right. The politics that actually affect you, is more affecting towards your life is the local joint. Your major, your police chief, commissioner, all these people, right? And my man Blu-ray was right on the money because when I went to the meeting, the mother of my kids, she's a lawyer, right? And then her first job was for the DA, district attorney. And the guy happens to announce that he was going to run for major while she was doing her internship over there. And then I went to like a couple of those, I forgot how you fundraising. So a couple of those fundraising because they need to raise money for him to run. So I went to 2 of those join, and bro, that's when I realized how power is actually operate, bro. People over there comes with, they got like a 4, 5, 6 Mexican restaurant, Filiberto's. They got like 3, 4, 5 Subways. They got 2, 3 tire shops. You see what I'm saying? Then guys used to come over there with a nice check, 50, 20, 30, 40,000. Give it to the person, right? You know why? Because they're paying for favor. Because now, once Buddy wins, now I got a direct line with the major. You see what I'm saying? Hey man, you got the city cars. You need to send them to one of my locations. This is contracts, bro. This is $1 million contracts right there, and that's how you build. You build wealth, and then people got way more money, bro, because they know how to use it. They know how to put it in place.
So, welcome, Will Stacks, to the panel. Hey, darling.
Hey, what's up, Miss Patty? How you doing?
I'm good. So,
That's good.
the question was, what do you think as men you can do to better your community? Because we know we got some flaws. We got a whole bunch of flaws. What can you do as an individual, as a man, to better the community?
I think honestly the most we could do right now is work with our own kids, because it's not what it used to be. The community used to be a village where you could tell somebody else child, oh, pick your pants up. Then your mother tell you to come home from school early. Like that was men that wasn't even related to you by blood. You know what I'm saying? They just told you stuff. You had women that told little girls, hey, put your dress down. You little girl, you don't dress like that. So now it's like you're not allowed to tell anybody's child anything. So I say the best we can do is just worry about our kids for right now and try to worry about the other people's kids later on.
Can the village be rebuilt, or do you think it's over? Do y'all think the village can be rebuilt, or you think it's just?
It's been over. You got to start over with the little ones. That's it. The little ones is the one that got to kind of recreate everything. If you ask me.
So, but who's going to teach the little ones about the village?
And the men that already got kids and do the best job that they can.
But they're the ones that don't believe in the village.
So how can they teach them about the village?
Usually, for the most part, men got this thing inside of them that we want our kids to do better than us.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, it would the only chance for everything to be reversed. It would be from men to start teaching and indoctrinating your kids to do better and do the right thing. Besides that, you can expect that from the queens. I'm sorry, they're no wire like that.
Well, I was about to go there. So, like you said, the queens. If you have two opposing opinions, how are you guys going to be able to maneuver through that? Especially because we know now that women have a lot of rights and they have a lot of power, and they can do a lot when it comes to raising the children. They can take kids away from you, all that kind of stuff. So how can you remove that stronghold when you have an opposing parent?
You gotta use your mama, your auntie as a mirror to your kids, your daughter, and show her that's what's gonna look like if she go down that road. I think that's gonna be like a good example to look at. And if that doesn't scare them, I don't know what else will.
No, I don't know. That would be interesting.
And the queens got pseudo power. I don't think they got power like that. I don't think they got power. It's just pseudo power. Like, it's imaginary.
It is a power. It's a gynocracy.
I mean, because they complain about not having rights and power, but then not understanding that they have all the rights and power. That's the crazy part to me. So
we keep making it seem like they don't understand. They do understand. They understand. That's why they do it. You have to make a need in order to have funds. It's just like in the military. Like at the end of the year, you will see them buying some goofy stuff, and the reason why is because they don't want to lose their funding. If you don't spend it, you're going to lose it. And that's what they are doing. They are cashing in on everything they possibly can so that at the end of the year, they're in a deficit. And it's like, oh, we need to do more for women. Right. So next year, we're going to do more for women. And then they're going to go into a deficit again. That's how it's going.
Okay. So you guys came late. And I'm tired now. So maybe next time you guys come.
But hey, it's blame Ali.
This is my show. I have this every Wednesday at 8:15 every Wednesday. So mark that on your calendars. It's the all male panel. I'm the only chickadee up here. It's always gonna be the guys, and I get to torture the men. So you guys
we're never gonna change.
Oh Lord,
we're never gonna change, man. We got the queen telling us what to do.
You missed all the funny clips I had for y'all tonight. I had to talk to y'all. You look at it and had the other ones up here.
Bling Ali, like my man Blu-ray said. Bling Ali. I was on the Ali panel.
I'm gonna leave y'all alone tonight. But thank you guys for coming through, and thank you, Ali, for sending the raid over. This was fun. So I hope that next time then we can get you guys over so we can get a little in-depth conversation and all that other good stuff. So I gotta play my little thing. Okay.
Hey, this was fun. Great discussion.
But it's time to shut it down.
We are sleepy. It is time to end the show. But first, let us hear your final thoughts.
Let's shut this down, but first, let's get these final thoughts.
Shout out to everybody who in. Let's start with Jeremy.
Pleasure being on the show. I hope I didn't bore y'all to death. This was great, very insightful. Y'all be sure to like this video. Make sure that you support and follow everybody that showed up, especially Miss Pretty Red. Make sure you drop something in her Cash App. And also make sure that you are subscribed to her other channel for the autism awareness, because that is a great channel. And you guys need to support that as well. That's
and
all.
if you guys can drop down into the chat and put hashtag RLV, it will drop your link and then people can subscribe to you. So just put hashtag RLV and it'll drop your link in there. All right, Truth Teller, Blu-ray, final thought.
Now I know who Realistic Vibe is. Nice to meet you. I didn't even know that was you. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
I appreciate, coming in, because I have a whole nother show I do as well. It's every Wednesday at 8. So when I get done with mine, I'll tap in and try to come over here and see what's going on. But I appreciate the vibe. Mr. He said, Jeremy, nice to meet y'all fellas, man. Keep doing y'all thing. God bless y'all. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. All right, brother, what you got?
Yo, great show, sis, as usual. Thank you to all of the fellas that came through, man, and rock with us. And fellas, we encourage y'all to come on up on Wednesdays. It's the Blueprint to a Man's Thoughts, and it's just a place for us to come chop it up and just give our experiences and observations on whatever sis saw in the previous week. So fellas, come on up. It's all good. Thank you, Jeremy, for coming through. Shout out to True for coming through. Uncle Ricky, Poppy. Shout out to Ali, man, always putting in that work. So you guys continue to be inspirations, continue to put in that good work. And sis, another one, another one.
That's the first one of the year. I got a good one for y'all next week.
Okay.
I got to traumatize y'all.
Sounds good. We'll be here. Damn. Crazy.
You want to hang out with me and do the super chats?
Yeah, you know it. I got you. Let's go.
It's time for the super chats.
All right, here we go. Shout out to Eric joining for the $2 super.
EJ, what up, though?
Shout out to brother for gifting one membership. Thank you, brother.
What up, brother?
You are brother.
I know.
Shout out to Highway Skinny for being
Skinny.
But he says Kiki Palmer and Cheyenne Bryant have competition. Yeah, with that chick, honey.
Damn.
Shout out to L. Nixon says Ty and what's up, fellas?
What up, LX?
And then on Uncle Ricky's side, Big Ant. Is that what it says? What's up, Ricky? It's 2026, and I'm going to win Player of the Year this year.
Let's go. Shout out to Big Ant. You got this. You got this, bro.
Shout out to her sis for gifting one membership. And she also says, good show, sis. Subscribe. So, brother, what you got going on the rest of the week?
Tomorrow I got like an office holiday party.
And
yeah, that's
boy.
yeah, it's gonna be something. So that and I think we got something else. Nikki might have a nighttime client she gotta go visit, so I might roll with her to do that. And Saturday I'm up to bat. Yeah, right. Saturday I'm up. And I believe Nikki may be up on Sunday. I saw her clicking and pointing and stuff. So but we in a transition period, so we might be moving. I was telling you about that. So everything is kind of sporadic. So you never know what might happen. But other than that, all is well. How you doing? You all right? What you got loaded up? Witching Hours coming up?
Witching Hours is back, y'all. Child, I saw something. Witching Hours is back. So you guys that cannot sleep in the middle of the night, join me here at 2:15 Central, 3:15 Eastern. Because I had something. I saw something. And so now I want y'all to see something. Okay. Then on Monday, Red Perspective is back. That show is adjacent to Ladies First Show. So that's every Monday
I get to give my perspective on the Ladies First show. So if you haven't seen the last 3 episodes of Red Perspective, go back and watch. They were pretty good.
They were. They were good. They were good. Absolutely.
I really enjoyed the one where we were doing the one with Ann, the side chick one.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. That was a fun. I'm actually gonna clip that one up this weekend because it was a part on there when I talked about celibacy.
Okay. Okay.
When people don't really know what celibacy is, they think, just because that means you're not supposed to do nothing. You ain't supposed to rub it.
No.
You use no rose.
Nothing on the coochie. Nothing on the coochie.
Vibrators.
Nothing sexual, right? Nothing in a sexual.
Nothing. No buttons. No rubbing on the couch. None of that.
Nope. You can't even rub with the tissue more than 3 times. That might be. Might be questionable. That's a fact.
That's celibacy. So some of these chicks be out here lying talking about they being celibate.
I mean, that speaks to the culture, right, sis? Define celibacy. You know what I mean? We don't know
if you want to claim celibate, you can't use no rose. Okay, you can't.
If he buy a bit, see, right? If I'm celibate, see, and he buy a bit, see, can I give him some coochie? That's how they think. Sell a bit, buy a bit. It's all, it's a play on words. When they say they sell a bit, that's what I think about. They sell a bit. And if somebody buy a bit, if the price is right, they can get it. You telling me now if the $1 Million Man and if him walks up, Stefon Diggs, you saying no because you sell a bit. No.
Well, you see what happened with her. She dropped that 5-year coochie on her. Because she was celibate.
It's coochie. I mean, it has power. Like we will never deny it.
I think she forgot this.
Do you know you're a little whore? You may not say you're a whore, but you is one.
She forgot that part. she forgot that she.
It's crazy work. Crazy work. It's wow.
But thank you guys for everybody that's tuning in, everybody that came over from Ali. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channels.
Yeah, salute Ali.
I appreciate each and every one. We're trying to grow. I did get up to 3,500 subscribers before the new year. So
nice.
I'm striving for the 4,000. Hopefully we get to the 4,000 before April. That would be better.
Let's go. Y'all help her out. Help her out there on the rewatch. Help her out. Let's tell a friend to tell a friend.
I have some more in-depth conversations that's going to be happening. I'm going to be doing a morning show on Fridays called Dysfunctional Fridays.
Okay.
Because I saw something. Okay. And ladies, coming up, since we have all these conversations about how women are to be dressing and things like that, I will be doing some teaching on modesty very soon. Okay.
Still don't know how to dress this?
They still don't know how to dress, brother.
That's crazy.
I'm going to teach you ladies how you can still be sexy and classy without being trashy. That is a thing. Okay.
That's crazy. You know what it makes me think about? It sparks a thought. The clothing designers that these people are wearing, what clothing designer are they? Because if they chose Ralph Lauren, I'm just saying he don't make all of that shit that look crazy.
Timu,
Timu is crazy. Rainbow.
Rainbow shop. No. Forever 21.
Okay, yeah. H&R and shit like M or whatever they call that shit. Yeah. I mean, that could be why. Like they sell some really risque shit. If they, got a better designer, they wouldn't even sell no shit like that.
And then at the same time, then you have all the ones that you have the big backs that like to wear fun size girls' clothes.
God damn. Shit, wait a minute.
Fit in fun size girls' clothes.
Somebody call Diesel. I need them arrested. They can't be doing that.
So we're gonna talk about it. Of course, me and sis gonna get together. We had talked about doing femininity maintenance. We're gonna do that this year as well. So we got some things coming up, and of course, I gotta talk about the who's and stuff.
Got to.
I gotta talk about Lilith and Delilah and Jezebel and
shit. Sounds like the devil is the damn woman. So yeah, they might as well get
Uncle Ricky said no. Satan was a woman, so I got
whole female. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Eat a man, you late. Go back to the beginning.
What do y'all think about Jamal Bryan's wife?
Don't say nothing. Go back to the beginning of the show. We already addressed that.
We did.
We come in.
We did. What up, E?
Hi, E, man.
All as well. Happy New Year, everybody, man. Hope y'all had a good New Year. Y'all be safe out here, 2026. Love up on y'all loved ones, man, and protect yourself at all times, right, sis?
Yes, and I'm gonna call you when we get off here, brother. We got family time. We need family talk. Bye, y'all. See you later.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time. Let me check my wrist. You can never get my shine, I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the top. When it's just in my jeans and I ain't looking back, cause I'm feeling like Chris, bro. They can never slow me down, but they need to hate me, now I'm feeling like Chris. Rock with the team, cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz, I might just blow my advance, whoa. I did it all for the feeling, alive but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling, cause I need $1 million, but I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Cause once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. Gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. Gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. I been feeling spectacular, flow so sick it's hazardous. Y'all still suck like Dracula. Sip this beat, let's back it up. And I don't care about critics, cause they talk too much, and I know that I gotta keep on grinding, finding myself. I ain't gonna stop until I know I had enough. Mama, I made it, I know that they see me. I'm popping these bottles just like I'm a genie. I'm glad that you made me. It's all in my DNA. I'm at my teeth like I'm working for Frito-Lay. And bet it bag on myself. I don't do it for my health. Every threat is a champion. Got the title, need a belt. I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah.